Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas for this live watch-along of the boxing AJ versus Pulev. Hopefully, you'll have a couple of guests joining us very, very shortly. Glenn, and New York, a man from New York, and Stan the man from Vancouver. He will be with us very, very shortly, Stan the man. But we're just about ready to go live for the Fury versus Whack. Fury has won 24. He's got 14 KOs, lost 3 matches and drawn none. And Whack has had 36 fights, 19 KOs, lost 6, no draws. I'm going for a Yuri knockout here in the first 4 rounds. Let us know what you think in the chat. We've got Rusty and Islander. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for coming over. Let us know in the chat. I'll get as many comments as I can up on the screen just before we go. As I said, Glenn will be with us hopefully from New York, and Stan the man is literally seconds away from joining us on the stream. And the first round is just about to start here at Wembley. Hope everyone's well. Let us know your thoughts on the fight coming up, AJ. That will be coming up shortly. We've got this fight first, and then we've got Lawrence Akuli versus Jeswitsky, and then obviously the main fight, Joshua versus Pulev, straight after that. Looking forward to that. What's your opinions on that? Who else? Let's see who we got. We've got Rusty in the chat. How you doing, Rusty? Hope you're well. Islander, hope you're well, mate. Adam, hope you're well. Lone Star, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well. Riley's in the chat. How you doing, mate? Adam, last man standing. Me dad, how you doing? Don't care who wins as long as it's not AJ. Alex Wilden's in the chat. How you doing, Alex? All right. Really good for you, mate. Oh, I think we might have Stan coming back soon. Top up. He said, when's Cosmonaut fighting? Here's Stan. Bert Leno's in. Don't know anything about boxing, laugh out loud, but I'll see what happens. Thanks for coming over, mate. Here comes Stan. Let's get him up on the screen. Stan, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
All right, Terry. Long time no see. All right to everybody in the chat box. How's it going, mate? It's been a while.
Yeah, not bad. We're just started on the fight with the Yuri Fury. It's just started here, mate.
Is that him on the right in the gold shorts?
No,
yeah,
in the black.
You can see the in the black shorts.
Yeah, in the black shorts. Yeah.
Oh right. He looks.
Yeah, he's in the black.
The one on the right looks more like a Fury, doesn't he? It looks a bit like his dad.
Yeah. But I don't know if you heard what I said. This is the line, the stand-in, mate. Fury's at 124. He's had 124 fights. He's had 14 KOs and lost only 3. And Whack in the gold shorts has had 36 fights. He's had 19 knockouts and 6 losses. So who are you going for, Stan?
I like the guy in the gold shorts.
In the gold shorts?
Yeah, he's a big lump, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big lump. I'm going to go for Fury. So we're going against each other here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look who we've got in the chat. Who else we've got? James Baldwin says, top man. Hello, James. Hope you're well, mate. Lone Star saying, easy win for Pulev tonight. Who are you going for, Stan?
Well, I want AJ to win because I want to see obviously this is all heading towards AJ and Tyson Fury. That's really what I want to see. But Pulev doesn't look like he hasn't come to play around, has he? I was watching the weigh-in and stuff like that yesterday.
Yeah, no, exactly, mate. You're exactly right. Look, listen. Well, I don't think it matters who wins tonight. There's no one that's out there that can beat Fury in my eyes whatsoever. I think as soon as that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the Tyson Fury?
Yeah, Tyson Fury. I just think that as soon as that fight happens, he'll beat AJ quite convincingly, and then he hand up his gloves anyway. So, and unfortunately, there's not really a good. There's not that many good fighters coming behind him, if you know what I mean. I don't think. I think Wilder's at it now, to be honest. I think AJ ain't that great anymore.
You don't think?
Go on, mate. Sorry,
you're not hot on AJ then, really?
Do you know what I was until I think happened to him, like I said before on our last boxing stream, was Eddie Hearn got too greedy and took him out of England. And when he took him out of England, I mean, his fights abroad were just terrible. I thought absolutely terrible. If he would have stayed in England, you know what I mean, I think he could still be unbeaten. But I mean, watching Fury against Wilder in them two fights, there's just no comparison, mate. I just don't think anyone could get anywhere near Fury. That's the first round over and done with.
Oh, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me by half a minute.
That's the first round done. It's a bit even, that one. Anthony Herbert says, Terry, AJ to win the 10th round, 20-1, get betting.
Oh, I've heard that the boxing is being shown for free on 901 on Sky.
I've had these before. And what channel was that?
I don't know. I just saw someone say, someone I know tweeted it out that it was on, I think he said it was on 901 on Sky. I don't have Sky anyway, so. Oh, why? Is it like a wind-up? It would take you to porn or something?
Yeah, I think that's what happens normally, mate. That's what happens. Gay porn or something like that. You know what I mean? Someone's having a laugh with you.
Okay. That's a shame because I like a bit of free porn.
Reese is saying Josh to get knocked out, hopefully. Mike is saying AJ to win. David, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. He said, morning, Tel, morning, Stan. Tel, we missed you in the morning stream. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I was out otherwise doing things, but I'm here now. Hopefully we'll get a good stream tonight and a good fight. Islander said, Tel, Stan, prediction for the main event, AJ Pulev. What round, points, KO, technical, knockout? What are you going for, Stan?
I think it's going to... I'm going to go for an AJ win, purely based on the fact that that's who I want to win to go through to fight Fury. I think it might go to points rather than a knockout.
Yeah, do you know what? I've got a funny feeling. I've got a funny feeling it's going to go to points. You know, I just don't know why. I think it's going to go to points, and I think AJ will nick it.
What can you tell me about? What can you tell me about Pulev? Because I don't know very much about him at all. Is there much of a story about him?
To be honest, I don't really know much about him either. I'm not really that up to date with the foreign fighters, if you know what I mean. With the English ones, I know a little bit about, but the foreign fighters, I'm not really up to date with. Maybe someone in the chat can let us know that one. What else we got? Rusty saying, I think AJ lacks the killer instinct. Do you know what? In his last sort of 2 or 3 fights, he reminds me of, do you remember, obviously, Frank Bruno. Do you remember Frank Bruno? Do you remember that fight with Tyson? When he had him on the ropes, Bruno, he had him, he hit him, and he sort of, when he hit him, he sort of like said, oh, mate, you're all right, I didn't really mean to hit you that hard, do you know what I mean? And by the time he said that, he's gone bang, 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 and he's on the floor, do you know what I mean? That's what AJ reminds me of the last couple of times. But
it was a big and such a big guy, Frank Bruno, but his kind of personality, he kind of looked like he did kind of come across as a friendly giant rather than an actual warrior. He just wanted to rip your head off. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah. Look at your WhatsApp, Dad. What we got here? Lone Star's going for Pulev in the 9th. Topper says, thoughts on these celebrity fights? Mayweather must be flat broke. Oh, don't get me started.
I don't understand all of this. So why would somebody like Mayweather? It's got to be the money, right? It has to be purely what you're going to get out of it because there's no competition. Surely, if anything, isn't it a bit dangerous?
Well,
do you know what I mean? Like the YouTube guy, I can't remember what is it Logan Paul or his brother, whatever one it is.
Which one it is? Yeah, I can't remember which one it is.
They've had a couple of these fights, but they're not trained fighters. No. I think it's really dangerous for him to be doing something like that.
The thing is they're calling it an exhibition fight, aren't they? So you know what I mean. You sort of only go 80% in or whatever it is.
What, are they wearing headgear then?
To be honest, mate, I don't know and I don't care. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You got Mayweather that's been a professional boxer all his life. He's got an outstanding record, never been beaten, and yet he wants to go up against some nobody. Let's be honest, nobody that hasn't put the work in for years and years and years, who's just come along And you know what I mean, because he does YouTube, he's a big name. It's all about money, mate. It's all about money, and do you know what I mean? It's just.
Well, you know what? Oh, you know what? Give it another couple of years till I reckon we'll be seeing you in one of these fights. And from Claude on the banstas, we have Terry Davis in the red corner.
I don't think they do a pee-wee weight, do they?
And I could see Claude. He could be like Paulie in the Rocky film.
But they don't do a
Diesel could be like Apollo's trainer who's now teaching you everything he knows.
They don't do a pee-wee weight, do they, Stan?
A pee-wee weight. Yeah, the pee-wee championship belt.
For the midgets. Oh, God. The referee's just had to pull these two fighters together here. It's getting a bit scrappy in round 3. He's definitely not...
I'm a little bit behind you, Tel. They're just coming out.
Oh, have they? You see it. The referee just pulls them together, mate, and has a quick word with them. Charlie is saying Bruno still got the same body now as he had when he was fighting. We still see him quite a lot. Yeah, I know, yeah. He still keeps himself fit. Most of them do, though, don't they, to be fair? Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank, you know what I mean? They're all still in that sort of regiment, you know what I mean, where they keep themselves fit, which is good, really. Lone Star saying Mayweather only fights for money. Well, exactly. Arsenal Maniac saying Yuri Fury ended up a bit of a flop. I remember like it was just a year or two ago that he was 18, but it was 8 years ago now. He was meant to be one of the stars as progress. He hasn't progressed at all. He doesn't look like it
by now, isn't he? He would have been up there by now, I think.
Exactly.
In that time frame.
I mean, do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure it is a heavyweight, this fight, isn't it? It is. That
guy in the gold shorts is definitely a heavyweight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you look at his physique, and it reminds me of like 20 years ago, if you know what I mean, Stan. You know what I mean? Heavyweights ain't like that now. Come on, do you know what I mean? They're a bit
more chiseled, didn't they? Than just having a load of body fat.
And that's the caliber of fighters we've got coming through. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. It's, I don't know. It's just.
Highlander in the chat saying Prince Nazim is a heavyweight now. Piled it on. He is. He is like a heavyweight.
Heavyweight in eating, you mean?
Yeah.
Lone Star says, tell Pulev, Bulgarian, 29 fights, 1 loss, 14 KOs.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. But let's be honest. I mean, does anyone see any of them two, AJ or Pulev, beating Fury? Is there anyone in the chat that thinks that one of them two could beat Fury? Because I really can't see it myself. We got our boy from Down Under, Flo. How you doing, Flo? Hello, lads. Let her out, mate. This is a boxing stream, Flo. A boxing stream. We're not talking about football. Mate,
you won't have any of that blasphemy in here today.
We're not having no Henry Cole people in the chat tonight, mate, I'm afraid. David is saying Sly was using Larry Jones for fight scenes in Rocky. Had to stop because Larry was 100% in the ring. He was ripping into Sly. There was no 80% with him. Exactly, David. But that's what this exhibition match is supposed to be, something like that. What else we got? Anthony saying, Terry, stick a few quid on AJ. £5 returns me 105 for the 10th round. I might have a look at that in a minute. And he remind me just before the fight. Arsenal Maniac saying, Terry, we are around the same age. Who were your favourite fighters in your teens and 20s? Pardon me. For me, was Mike Tyson, Prince Azim, Chris Eubank. How about you? For me, Arsenal Maniac, I loved Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn was one of my favourites. I was never a big Chris Eubank fan at the time.
No.
Was Eubank. But to be honest, I used to love Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. Them fights were absolutely amazing. If you know what I mean, they was back and forth in them fight. Or Fury's trying to go for it here in round 4. He's come out really strong. He's taking a bit of a breather at the moment, but he started really strong in that round. Yeah, so for me, Arsenal Maniac, Nigel Benn was my favourite. Obviously, you had Mike Tyson, Frank Bruno and all. Lennox Lewis was good.
Yeah.
You had loads of fighters. I mean, that back then, this is what I miss, Stan. Back then with boxing, was that, you know what I mean? Everyone fought the best at the time. Do you know what I mean? Like and then you'd have rematches straight after. Do you know what I mean? Or they go and fight, like, Chris Eubank to fight Nigel Benn, and then he'll fight Steve Collins again. Or, do you know what I mean? It used to be all them sort of fights, no sort of nobodies, if you know what I mean. And that's what I hate now. Most of the fights are nobodies, let's be honest.
I was a big Hagler fan as well.
Yeah.
Marvin Hagler.
Yeah. We've got a star appearance here. Star appearance. It's Claude. How you doing, Claude?
We've got a star appearance here.
Not too bad, are you? I'm watching the Everton game.
Oh, what's the score? I forgot that. What's the score?
It's 1-0 Everton at the moment, but Chelsea are piling it on a bit.
That's all right.
Yeah, so it's not a bad game actually. I've had to move over. My TV is not working properly. I moved the Hey?
Now go on, we was listening to you, mate. Go on.
No, I said the TV's not working properly, so I've had to move positioning, and I've had a lot of problems today. Anyway, what's happening? What's happening? I didn't like that comment from Stan. You know what, you said, Cat? I'm not that bad.
Hold up. Yuri Fury has got a really bad cut on his left eye, on his eyebrow. The doctor's just having a look at it. It's flapping.
Yeah. He's opened up badly, isn't he?
Yeah, it's flapping. Is he going to let it open? He's going to let the fight go on. They're letting the fight go on, but he's got a big cut over his left eyebrow.
Yeah. How are you, Claude? How are you keeping?
Maybe he should let his brother take over. Anyway,
how are you, Claude? I've not spoken to you in quite a while. How are you?
Not too bad stuff. I watched your same old Arsenal the other night with that, was it bearded Gooner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching. Hello, mate. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Thanks, man. So you've moved into your new place now, it looks like. How is it?
Yeah, it's okay, mate. It's okay. It's just they've put the box up here, but now the TV's the bloody laptop's working brilliantly, but the TV's fucked.
Ah.
That's I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'll have to ask them to come round again.
Terry, can we sync up after this round?
Sorry, what's that again, Stan?
Can we sync up after this round? Sync up.
Yeah.
Right. You're ahead of me by about 40 seconds.
Right. It's just they've just run the bell. As soon as they get up, I'll press pause.
Okay.
You paid for it, Tell then? You paid for it?
Yeah, I paid for it. I couldn't be asked with watching a link, so I just paid for it. All right, I'm just going to watch. Hold up. Oh, it's the head. He's head-butted him. He's head-butted him right on the eye to open up that cut. It weren't a punch. It was an headbutt.
That's a disqualification, isn't it?
Well, it's not not an headbutt, but it's like a clash of heads. But he's gone right into his temple, right above his eyebrow. They're trying to sort it out now. Load of blood coming out.
Right, they're just gone and sat back down at the end of that round.
Right, he's just about to get up. So
it looks like he's out of gas a little bit, doesn't he, Fury? Already.
Yeah. Right, they're just in the middle of the ring for the second round. So let me know when you're there, man.
All right.
So what time do you normally go out on that same old thing? What time do you normally go out live then?
It's about 2:30 UK time. It's like about 6:30 my time here in Vancouver.
Oh,
8 hours difference.
Yeah, where are the other boys from then? Because they were saying that they were 14 hours.
Yeah, the bearded Gooners in Pittsburgh, and the other two are somewhere else in America. I can't remember. But, yeah, they're just coming out. They're just coming out. The refs got them. They started the round. Terry.
Right. Okay, I've pressed play. There we go. We're synced up now.
How much you pay for that fight then, Sal?
I think, to be honest, I didn't even look. I think it's probably about 20 quid.
Costs more than the football.
Bloody joke. But there you go. Christmas present.
Don't tell the missus though, will you?
Well, I'll say that is her present.
Oh, did she watch it as well? Did she like boxing?
Yeah, she likes boxing. Yeah, she's probably watching it upstairs. Yeah.
Oh, can you? If you pay for it, can you go on? Oh, you can go on more than one device, can't it?
Yeah, because I've got multi-room anyway, so it just goes to obviously my house basically. What we got here?
Oh, it's got to be a penalty. Yes.
What, Everton?
Penalty to Everton.
What's go 2-0 up?
Yeah. Ralphie was going to join me in the morning. I don't think he's going to join me now.
You won't hear from him for a month now.
You won't come on now when you watch. Look, I've lost a guest now for it.
Everton to be 2-0 up to Chelsea, to be fair. Everton have been having a good time of it. I didn't think they would get anything out of that.
No, I'd like to be honest.
Our VAR looking at it. It might be offside. Yeah, he's off. He's off.
Was he?
I think he's off. That's going to be
off. What we got here? Billy saying, in the big boys at top level, any of the top lads can KO the others. Joshua should not be underestimated.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to look at that Dillian White fight that you and I done a watch along to, and that punch came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
That punch just came right out of nowhere, and that was the end of it. You would say it was against a run of play, right? If it was football.
Yeah.
No, it's been disallowed. The penalty's been disallowed. I might still get it.
So I'm looking at the points on here. They've got the guy at the side here. He's got Fury ahead.
Has he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing a little bit more work, I think, but it's been quite tight for me at the moment.
I think the other guys looked a little bit more skilled about what he's, you know what I mean, a little bit more methodical about what he's doing, whereas Fury's just trying to let off as many punches as he can. Some of his punches have got no power behind them.
No. Just in the middle of the ring, Fury trying to go forward. That's another rank on.
He leads with his head a little bit as well, isn't he?
All the time. If you watch, all the time, yeah. Anton saying Claude wouldn't be so happy if it was for Chelsea. Okay. Arsenal Maniac saying no pen. Tony Blackwell saying evening mate. Hope you well, Tone.
It wasn't. It was offside. He was offside in the first place.
Arsenal Maniac saying Claude, the voice of facts. He told you Ancelotti was the dog's bollocks. Unfortunately, he's been off the ball at the moment, though, isn't he?
Yeah, playing us next week. It's Ancelotti v Arteta next week, mate.
It is.
Next Saturday night the movies.
Tom said, Huey's used to be in Tyson's sparring partner. Needs to find his stin. Wow. Well, it definitely does.
See, another great mismanagement by your boss, your manager, Arteta.
What mismanager? What do you mean?
Mismanagement of a player.
No, why have they stopped again?
They're looking at that cut.
Looking at the cut again.
He literally just came out from his corner and then he sent him back.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And now he's let him play on. Why didn't he look why he was sitting down?
Exactly.
That's pathetic, that is.
Do you think this one's going to go all the way, or do you think he might get stopped because of that cut at some point?
Well, there's only, 4 more rounds after this. I think it might go all the way, to be honest, Dan. It ain't bleeding that much at the moment. Obviously, if you get a punch there, then it will do. But sorry, Claude, what was you saying earlier on, mate?
Your mismanagement, but your manager.
About what?
regarding Saliba. It's 28 fucking million pound now. It's upset him now. He wants to let him go.
Oh my God! You listening to all these papers again? Are you? Are you getting paid by these papers to announce these? Which one have you been reading now? The Daily Sport again. The Daily Sport again, Claude.
Charlie Watts. That's the man.
Charlie Watts. My good gracious me. My God.
He's the man in the know, mate. He's the man in the know.
God.
And Miss Arteta was very rude to him the other day.
Was he the one that was going to go out on loan at the beginning of the season?
Saliba, yeah.
I saw that interview.
Yeah, the one was he, yeah.
Interview, Claude. It was like Moody Mikel, wasn't it? Moody Mikel.
That's right. What are you? Are you an Arteta in or out, Stan?
Well, as I always say, Claude, I'll always back the Arsenal manager because I don't want to go through a revolving door. Do you know what I mean? Of we get the next guy in, we got to rip up the rebuild, buy new players for that guy. If it don't work out, we go on to the next guy. So I am behind Arteta. I want him to succeed, but at the moment, I think he's a little bit out of his depth. To be fair,
thank you.
But I want him to do well. I'm willing him to succeed, but there's a lot of question marks I've got.
Yeah,
another one that's been reading too many papers. I'm hearing Arteta trying to send Martinelli out on loan. Hope not. My good God, honestly.
I've heard that Willian's a little bit unhappy though, which I'm glad about. And apparently Real Betis are trying to put together a bid for January, which could be a godsend if that comes off.
Well, you never know. You never know. But like I say, Stan, never listen to any of these silly rumours until it happens, mate.
What do you mean silly rumours? What are you talking about?
I mean, they obviously hate him that much, Arsenal, that they actually got him to do a thing with Lacazette on the Arsenal website the other day, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? A little laugh at that. Do you know what I mean?
Did you see what he said on there?
I didn't start. Yeah, I haven't started yet. Which, what, is he lying? And I suppose that's where they picked it all up from. All these papers and all that, they've listened to that and they thought, I know what we'd do. We're transferring them words into Saliba's not going to play for Arsenal now, because you know why? The Arsenal fan base will jump on that like the bloody donuts that they are. Honestly. Honestly. Flo saying, Stan, how long are you willing to put up with Arteta shambolic displays?
Well, I think that he's got a window coming up, right, to make some changes. And if the board are going to back him, like the story says, then he should be able to bring some new faces in and hopefully, more importantly, get rid of some of the old faces. Because I kind of feel sorry for Mikel, right? He's having to pick players that he knows ain't up for the fight because they're leaving in the summer. You know, players like Mustafi, we offered to sell him, and he said, no, I want to leave on a free. And I'll tell you why he's done that. Mustafi's not stupid. He knows that if there's a transfer fee involved...
what a good punch. Good punch by Fury. Sorry, Stan.
If there's a transfer fee involved, then the next place he goes to, his wages will probably be a lot lower than what they are now because we're big players, right? Yeah, if he goes on a free, the next place he goes to, his wages should be roundabout comparative to what he's got. And that's what Mikel's having to deal with, mercenaries. And he's having to pick them because we're so short in places. So I kind of feel sorry for him in that regard. But I'm going to be sort of like, I would say February, April would be, you know, new faces hopefully would be in and settling in. And that would be a good time to have a look at how his record is up until that point.
Stan, unfortunately, that was far too intelligent talk. For an Arsenal podcast, that was far too intelligent. I'm telling you, people won't be able to understand what you're saying, Stan.
I think our listeners are a little bit better than the rest of them that could be out there. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no!
You guys are quite lucky. You have some good lads in here.
If you listen to the rest of these, the Jeremy Kyle rubbish that goes on, Stan. We've got no money. We've got too many players. How are we going to get players in? You know what I mean? It's just a load of rubbish that you hear, mate. You only hear the negative. You will never hear the positive with most of these other websites. All you hear is the negative. And that's what I can't understand, mate. Sorry, Mag49, he said, what time is the Joshua fight? It's being broadcast about 10:30, they reckon. But obviously, it all depends on the Fury fight, what's going on now. We're in round 7, and we've got one more fight after that. So it all depends what happened in them fights. And then, obviously, the AJ fight will be straight on. John, I just said it should be round about 10:30, mate, but about an hour's time, hopefully, depending on this fight and the next fight. What else we got? Steve saying, I would like to see Arsenal Antwerp in Europa League draw. That's coming up on Monday, boys. Your thoughts, Claude?
I think you'll get interested in the round after the next.
Yeah, I think we've done really well to the way that we've come out of that group. Some of the opponents that we've had haven't been the strongest, but the players that he's been picking for the Europa League, that again, they've been the shining light in this season. They're the games that I've enjoyed watching a little bit more, whereas in the Premier League, it's been absolutely disastrous.
Tony said, stands a Secret Service West Ham man tell.
I don't know where that came from.
I clearly understood him. Laugh out loud. Lone Star said, like we will get players in January and April, need to sell. We need to sell, or we can leave them out as a squad like he has done with a couple of players. There's a lot of things that's going to happen. Like Stan said, you know, the reason why these players don't want to move, and apparently, but don't forget, Stan, with Mustafi, we offered him a new contract, don't forget. We wanted him to play. Yeah, don't you remember that, you know? He was offered a new contract, Mustafi.
I'm glad that didn't happen. Who offered the contract?
No, it's a load of, again, Stan, a load of rubbish.
No, it's not. It's not. It's true story. It's a true story. He turned it down. Yeah. He turned it down because he wanted an extra year, and he turned it down. So that's it. That's where you're wrong. They did offer him the contract because they're trying to get money for him.
Listen, no way did we offer that man a new contract. And there's no way that he went because no one wanted him.
So you're telling me the media are lying then?
The media, yes, I'm telling you the media lying. And I'll tell you why, because exactly what Stan just said. The reason why no one wanted to buy him is because his wages is too high. And the reason why he didn't want to go on the free is because if he goes...
Barcelona wanted to buy him. Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Well, I'll tell you what, the way they're going at the moment, they need someone like Mustafa.
Mustafi, what are you doing, Mustafa? You got the wrong player. Mustafi.
Alexander, thank you for your super chat, mate. He said, where in London did Stan grow up? South East London?
Yeah, I'm from Peckham, Nunhead area.
Oh, my dad lives near there.
Oh, yeah?
Denmark Hill.
Yeah, I went to school around Denmark Hill. I went to William Penn School, which is just by Denmark Hill.
Not far from the hospital we live.
Yeah.
There's a pub there we always go in. What's it called? Fox on the Hill.
Vaguely remember. It's been a long time since I was round that way, Claude. A long time.
It's a Weatherspoons pub.
Oh, we like Weatherspoons, don't we, Claude?
Weatherspoons has not been up long, has it, though? Has it?
You can order your drinks in a Weatherspoon, don't forget.
What's this about now? If you go in a pub, you have to eat. Otherwise, I don't let you.
You have to have a substantial meal, whatever that is.
A pork pie.
Scotch egg.
But apparently, they're revising this lockdown thing on Monday, aren't they, or something?
They're doing it on Monday because Essex, London is all going to go in tier 3, mate. Unfortunately, we're all going to go in tier 3.
Yeah, but the Southampton game will that affect because a lot of people have bought tickets for that Southampton game.
Southampton's well, it all depends. Yeah, if it comes in Monday, then yeah, they won't be able to go.
Now, don't they normally give about a week's notice or something before they?
When is the Southampton game? Saturday, isn't it?
No, this Wednesday. Not Wednesday. This Wednesday coming.
Bloody hell, it's come around quick, isn't it?
it's midweek games now.
Well, it's supposed to be on the 16th. That's the 16th, isn't it, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be revised on that day, so I don't know what they're going to do then. Because at the moment, I had to go, me, the missus, and my youngest had to go and have a test today.
Did you?
Yeah, because in Essex at the moment, in the schools, it's rife. And because my youngest goes secondary school, we've all been advised to go and get tested before. But I don't know why they don't close the school down. They've only got 4 or 5 days left.
Did they stick that long fucking Q-bud thing up your nose? What was that, man? Like?
Well, you have to do it yourself.
You what?
You have to do it yourself.
Oh, fuck that! It looks horrible.
Yeah, no. Literally, you have to go right down the back of your throat to your tonsils, and then stick that right up your nose.
No, I'm not interested in that at all.
What do you mean? Surely the nurse does it for you?
No. They listen. Honestly, you would think. Honestly, the way that because it was like a drive-in thing in a Tesco's car park, and you have to wait. They have to have all security there and everything. And you go there, and when they talk to you, I wound down my window about that much, and he said, "Sorry, sir, can you do it up a little bit more?" Honestly, it was about that much, so I had to get it to literally. It was just open, and he said he explained what I had to do, and then he posted 3 little things through the window, like envelopes, and you have to go and sit down in a parking space. We all 3 of us had to do it, and then you have to put your hazards on, and then they come over, and then you have to poke it through the window so it goes in their baskets.
Oh, that's stupid.
Honestly, so it's like you've never seen before. Do you know what I mean? It's like I can't believe it.
So what? You stick something up your nose, yeah?
You have to stick it right down your throat first, so it touches your tonsils.
No.
And then once you've done that, you have to stick it right up your nose for 10 seconds.
I'm not doing that.
Literally, so it makes you cry. You have to stick it up that high.
Doesn't that make you cough up a bit?
Yeah, well, obviously, I was like heaving doing it. I haven't got good reflexes anyway, like that.
See, that would make me heave.
That sounds vile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was heaving in the car, and then you have to stick it up your nose, and I'm fucking. All the tears are running down my eyes.
Oh.
Bloody ridiculous.
How far up the nose?
David, just so I am now, mate. I'm keeping her off school, but I thought, why are they giving out free tests? I might as well
you're on a wind up. You can't possibly tell me.
What's that?
You must be on a wind up that they make you do it on your own.
I'm telling you, you have to do it on your own. They won't. They don't do it now because obviously there's so many people getting it and catching it, so they're making it do yourself.
Yeah, but you could easily just give them anything, couldn't you?
Well, you could, but I mean, if people want to do that, they're just lying to themselves, don't they? Or they want to go to work and trying to hide it or whatever. But you know what I mean? There's no point in going to get a test then.
Well, there is point because you could be putting someone else's life in danger by doing. Because someone could just throw it in the fucking bag.
Exactly.
Surely it must be supervised properly. Otherwise, anyone could just go there and not do anything. Do it and just put it.
Well, exactly. You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Claude. Someone could know that they've got it, been told to go and have a test, go and sit in their car, make out they've done it, and then it'll come back negative because obviously they haven't done it, and then go out and infect how many other people.
That sounds like me. That's how I do mine. I ain't sticking that up my bugle. It's not sound nice at all. I'd be like, yeah, done it.
We've also got David's free kick here with Reece James standing over it and Havertz. Oh, what a save from Pickford. Sorry to disturb your...
That's right, mate.
What a save. Oh.
Arsenal Maniac saying, Yuri has won 3 straight rounds now, in my opinion. Must be a few points ahead now.
Yeah.
I agree with you, mate. That cut's held up, isn't it? And all.
Yeah. You see the front of that guy's shorts are quite soaked and all, aren't they? See the red stains on it? His gold shorts.
What a save. Oh, no, he didn't even say it. It hit the post. I thought it was a save, but hit the post. No, it's hit the post.
Hey, Terry, good evening. Who you think will win the fight, bro? I'm gonna go Joshua. I think Joshua will win it on points, to be honest.
No, he'll knock him out. Fucking Pulev.
You reckon? Is that what you're going for, Claude?
Of course he'll knock him out. Oh, come on.
Well, Anthony earlier on said,
it's a journeyman. He's another journeyman on his. They feed him all this crap, isn't it?
Well, lads, listen, while you've got Claude here with you, I need to pop off for about 10 minutes. I've got something going on downstairs at work. So I'm going to nip off and I'll be right back, all right?
No problem, Stan. No problem, mate. Thanks, mate. See you soon. Anthony was saying earlier on that if you have Joshua knockout in the 10th round, it's 20-1, Claude.
20. Yeah, good luck to him. Maybe he wins. He's been winning money lately, hasn't he?
Yeah. Tony's saying that's the problem, Claude. That's why a lot of the tests have been wasted because people don't do it right. Well, exactly. Exactly, mate. Steve saying it's still 2-0 to Real Madrid in the Madrid derby. Oh, yeah, it's Madrid against Atletico, isn't it? What minute's the Everton game in, Claude?
82 now, 82 minutes.
Well, so how have Chelsea been playing? Have they been that poorly then? Or
They're knocking on the door, but Everton have really defended well, just keeping them out. But you can see Chelsea are really knocking, but they're not.
Yeah. CN saying Tyson Fury would knock AJ out easily, mate, easily. Anton said, I am Bulgarian, and unfortunately, I can assure you Joshua will win. He's got no confidence in his own man then.
Oh, Jesus, terrible miss. Giroud. No, that is his Arsenal miss, that is.
It's in the last minute here of round 10 of Fury.
Is Stan actually working today then or something?
Well, yeah. He has to do some weekends.
What does he do then? What's he doing there?
I think he's like a maintenance guy. We'll ask him when he comes back. Joseph says, where do you think Arsenal will finish this season, Claude and Terry? Where do you think, Claude?
Top 6, maybe.
It's just finished. Sorry, it's just finished. It's gone to points. Let's see what happens when the referee brings them together. Yeah, I think Fury's just got it myself. Tony's saying Everton defended well when closing Chelsea down early, not letting them play. The gorgeous Diesel's in the chat. How you doing, mate? He said, big up the lads. Love you both. Back to you, mate. Hope you're well, Diesel. Hope you're well. Seemed like a great stream earlier, apart from the match, Claude.
Shit game. Roy Keane really had a go. He said, well, he really had a go at both. He said, done all that cuddling at the end. He says, what's going on with the footballers today? He really had a big go at him. Fucking you don't hold back, Roy Keane, I tell you.
No, I do like Roy Keane for that. Dennis says, Terry, would you take Delhi at Arsenal? No way. No way, not for me.
Oh, Tim Sherwood said, right there, there's the players that can't get in their team at the moment will walk into ours. There you go.
Oh.
So Tim Sherwood.
When is the last time you listened to Tim Sherwood?
Look, I'm just telling you what he said on Sky Sports.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Have you ever listened to
Sherwood? All having a go at us. All having a go.
Oh, well, let him have a go.
He said we were predictable against Spurs. He said I even told you before the game, Merson, what was going to happen. And he said that we're so predictable. And Sherwood was really damning. He said that our players, them Tottenham players like Winks, Ali.
Oh, Claude, 2 seconds. The referee's just got the fighters in the middle. Let's see who's going to win. I think it should be Fury's hand going up. Come on. Oh, here we go. Judges' scorecards. Yuri Fury has won it. He won it convincingly, but all by the scorecards. Fury has won his fight. Sorry, Claude, what was you saying, mate?
Well, I forgot what I was going to say. What I was saying there.
It was Roy Keane and Merson, wasn't it?
No, I said not Roy Keane. I said Merson and Sherwood. Both saying these players that Spurs are currently not playing, Winks, Ali, all these players would walk into our team, first team.
I don't think so, somehow. I've never ever rated.
Midfield is shit, isn't it, at the moment, to be honest with you. Our midfield is shit, apart from Thomas Partey, it is shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, El Nini, you know what I mean? As much as, let's be honest, we've all said that he should never have been in the team at the moment, but he's probably the second best one at the moment. And that's
got a point there, hasn't he, really, to be honest with you? He has got a point.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's how bad our squad is at the moment.
Rumble Wood. He ain't no fucking good. James Sherwood. Oh.
Why not? Why not, Bad? Have a vodka.
Remember, he's an Arsenal fan and all, so he'll tell you what he thinks. So he's an Arsenal fan, you know that, didn't you?
Who? Tim Sherwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's got the Arsenal. I keep telling you, he's got the Arsenal badge tattooed on his leg.
Didn't have it on when he was playing for Spurs, though, did he? I think he must have removed it.
Well. Bertrand, how you doing, mate? He said, what time is the fight, boys? It should be around about 10:30, mate. Round about 10:30. We've got 45 minutes. We've got one more fight to go, and then it's the big one, mate. Maestro saying Dele Alli easily gets into Arsenal. Unfortunately for me, mate, he's just another waste of space. He had that one great season for Tottenham. I said he'd be a one-season wonder. Not even heard of him since.
He comes from Bournemouth. He ain't no fucking good. Tim Sherwood.
Colonel Wall saying he wore eye socks to hide it, Claude.
Okay.
He wore eye socks to hide it.
He's another one that would have get in our team now. Ex-Tottenham player Sigurdsson. Another one that would get in our team.
I don't know. I think he's gone off the ball and all, isn't he, to be honest?
They've got a lot of injuries there. They've done well, Everton. All these injuries they've had and fucking are still winning. Coming into the final. Hey?
How long's left now?
88 minutes on the clock at the moment.
Well, that's a great result for Everton if they can hold out. Great result. But unfortunately, I think you might lose a guest in the morning, Claude.
That's the problem, yeah. I can't believe it. I've not had no interference on this. All 2 matches now. But the TV is not working. I don't understand it.
That's weird, isn't it? It's weird, that. Anthony saying, Saturday night, football and boxing, few beers with the banstas. What more do you want? Exactly, Anthony. Exactly, mate. Steve said,
did you... corner coming into the dying seconds. Sorry, go on.
Go on. Corner, go on.
Gordon's coming across, punched away. It's cleared. Chelsea just been huffing and puffing, but they can't blow the house down, I'm afraid. Everton have really defended well. He's on the break here. Everton on the break. Oh, it's... Get it in. He's playing it now to the corner, isn't he? Yeah. What a surprise.
Steve said, did you watch Newcastle West Brom? It was better than the Manchester game, Claude.
All the games today were all shit, to be honest with you. Not on one decent game. I watched all 3 of them. All crap. This ain't much better, actually, to be honest with you.
No?
Nah. Everton got the goal. They got the penalty. That was it. I don't know what the keeper was doing. He just charged into him just for no reason and gave Calvin Lewin the penalty and gave a penalty away.
Bloody hell.
Oh, 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 oh.
Arsenal Maniac saying, Terry, would you take a past it Messi to join Arsenal on a free? The wage is going to be 400k plus low. Good chance of the Barca squad will be up for sale. Listen, if we could ever do that.
We're going to be still top of the league. Big games coming up for Spurs, though. Palace tomorrow and then Liverpool on Wednesday night.
Palace are quite a bogey team for Tottenham, you know.
But you know we're playing 6 o'clock Wednesday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Fucking stupid time. It's all on. Have you got that Prime Video?
Yeah, I think I have. I think my boy's got it, so it should be all right to get that, yeah.
It's on that.
What else we got here? Tony's saying, Lone Star Diesel, have you seen the trailer for Butchers? Looks like a remake of the film, but looks decent. Midnight Rider saying Sheffield Wednesday look doomed to go to League One. Anthony saying 147 now watching live, 45 likes. Keep liking, people. Thank you very much, Anthony. Everyone, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Colonel Ward is saying, if Harry Maguire is worth 80 million, how much would Tony Adams be worth, Claude?
Exactly. 5 minutes injury time, by the way. Looks like Lampard time. Never mind Fergie time. I don't know when I get 5 minutes.
Oh, it would be you couldn't put a price on Tony Adams, Colonel Ward. That's what I was saying. Corey saying, excited for the fight, lads. Hope you are having a good weekend. Keep up the great content. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Corey. Really appreciate it, mate. Midnight Rider saying, Terry, if Burnley win tomorrow, should Arteta be sacked? Serious question. Like I said, there's no point for me personally sacking a manager now just before the window. Anyway, what is the point? What is the point?
What happened in the end of that fight then? Because I missed it.
I mean, it went to points, mate. It went to points, and Fury won it hands down, to be honest.
Okay.
Hands down. We've got one more fight, boys. Let's bring this up so I can show you. Well, actually, I'll just read it out. The next fight is Okulu versus Jasuski. Obviously, that's probably wrong, boys, but there you go. Okulu is he's had 14 fights, 114, 11 KOs, no losses, no draws. And Jasuski has had 119, 9 KOs, and 1 draw. He hasn't lost either. Who'd you fancy in that, Claude?
What's this? Who's this? Sorry.
I'll get it up now so you can see. There you go. Can you see that?
I've got the football on, mate. So you have to talk to me, mate. On that.
Oh, Lawrence Okuli is basically AJ's understudy. He's had 14 fights, 11 KOs, no losses.
Right, and who's he fighting?
Jasuski. Excuse me. He's had 19 fights, 119, KO 9. 20 fights, 119, 9 KOs, and 1 draw.
It's hard one, that.
But Okoli he's a lot taller and got a bigger reach.
Oh, full time. Chelsea got beat.
What a result for Everton. Let's be honest. What a result.
Yeah, Everton have won. That's my morning show. Fucked. Thank you very much.
There's who you going for there, Stan? That's the next fight.
Quite tight, isn't it? Neither of them have had a loss.
Yeah. Okoli is basically AJ's understudy.
Okay. He looks quite ripped, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's a lot taller and got a bigger reach and all.
I think I'm going to go with Okoli.
Carlo, my man, Carlo. I love you, Carlo. I wish you was Arsenal instead of that bloody twat. Oh.
That is for the WBO International Cruiserweight title.
Oh, no. That's what you call a manager, Terry. That's what you call it.
What's that?
Carlo Ancelotti. What a genius.
Well, we'll soon see, won't we? We will soon see. Midnight Rider, I've answered that one. Sorry. What else we got? Arsenal Maniac saying, before the window is the best time. What do you mean? What is the point? Do you trust to give this guy money in the transfer window? Well, like I've been saying, for the last 14, 15 years, Arsene Wenger's ain't gone out and got a central defender or a central midfielder. Emery didn't get one. Lundberg didn't get one. Who got one? Arteta did. Arteta's gone out and he's plugged them 2 holes. Plugged them in his first window. There where he had money.
I do think that some of our recent signings have been a bit questionable, though.
Yeah. Oh, some of them have.
You know, David Luiz getting his contract extended.
You're pointing out too about the others like Cedric and
Hold up. Listen. A lot of Arsenal fans keep saying that we're too pinicky and too finicky, and we always want the top name. We don't go out and just buy players that ain't a good name, and do you know what I mean? Because we turn our nose up all the time. Let's be honest, we haven't even seen Mari or Cedric yet. Not that I'm sticking up for them, because Cedric, he had quite a good game during the week, but I'm not a lover of him at the moment. Mari's only had two.
By the way, guess who's got the most clean sheets this season?
Who?
Can you tell me? Who's got the most clean sheets this season?
Who has now?
Well, it's not Leno, that's for sure. I'll give you 3 guesses. Hey?
Martinelli.
Martinez, yeah. 6 clean sheets this season. We could have done with him, couldn't we? Oh, good old Arteta. Good old Arteta. You're not number 1. Piss off the Villa. There you go. Thank you very much.
Ibrahim is saying, Terry, I'm with you, mate. I was Arteta out, and then I realised we got 10 players not good enough for Arsenal FC. Let's wait till January. Well, you know, a lot of people still obviously think that we've got a top 4 team, top 4 side with Mustafi and Socrates and Xhaka and, you know what I mean, all these players. Top 4 side. Top 4 side. Top 4 side. What can we say? You know what I mean? Midnight Rider saying, Terry, point is the rut has set in and the players aren't inspired under Arteta. The bar has been set low for the standard of the Arsenal. That's why we're trying to change. If another manager comes in, why don't people realise we will probably win 6-7 games? And then we will go back to type. We will revert back to type.
These players
Can I ask you a question, Terry?
Yeah, go on, mate.
So I'm going to see my TV working for the fight. I'll have a look.
So far, during Mikel Arteta's tenure as the Arsenal manager, have you seen anything that's made you have a question mark about his management style? Do you know what I mean? Have you seen like maybe a lineup or players he picks or the way he talks in interviews? Anything that you think, oh.
The thing that pisses me off with Arteta at the moment, I'll be honest, is that I don't want Xhaka in this team at all. I've never wanted Xhaka in this team. Xhaka, Bellerin, I said sell Bellerin. I've said
get sold in January, apparently.
Lacazette, I've said I would sell, to be honest. You know what I mean? There's no loss there for me with Lacazette if we sold him.
I mean, it's obvious to see, right, for me that the player with the best form at the moment in our midfield is El Neni.
Yeah.
And that goes back to probably the pre-season. He's been on form since pre-season. So why would you play El Neni in the Europa League game where it's a dead rubber, doesn't mean anything? We've already qualified, which kind of makes me think that he's not going to play him or start him in the Premier League where we're having our most trouble and probably start Xhaka. Just doesn't, do you know what I'm getting at? That is, for me.
The only thing I could say about that, Stan, is that obviously he had a couple of weeks off because of the COVID, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was COVID positive. So just to get him some minutes on top, that's the only thing I can think of why he played El Neni in that game, just to get him up to speed. That's the only thing.
I hope he starts on Sunday.
So do I, mate. So do I. I don't like
he has to. You know, based on current form, he has to start him. I'd like to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the midfield as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see Mari and Gabriel play together and all. See what they're like together.
2 left foot, isn't it?
Well, listen, you know,
Not saying it can't be done, but one of them would be playing out of position, right? They both play on the left.
well, I think Gabriel at the moment looks solid anywhere he plays. To be honest,
he's very good. That was a very good buy. I mean, he's had what 3 or 4 man of the match performances
on a trot. Yeah, but I mean, the only thing I'd say about that is that obviously I'm a big Gabriel fan at the minute. Do you know what I mean? He looks fantastic. But let's be honest, the other 10 have been absolutely disappointing.
For a couple, you know, Tierney I think has been quite solid.
Yeah,
you know, I'm still happy with the goalkeeper. He's had a couple of little mishaps, but he's also, I think,
kept us in game.
He's kept us in games and probably kept some scores a little bit more respectable.
Yeah,
you know, Saka looks a little bit tired, doesn't he? Saka looks like he's getting a little bit tired, but I still enjoy watching him. Elneny, Partey, not really seen enough of him, really. You know, the way it is at the moment, we may as well bought Partey in January for much I've seen him. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Listen, we're talking about the Arteta buys, like we just said just a minute ago. You got Gabriel, who's been immense for us, and who you know what I mean, who looked like he's been there for years. Partey's had what 2 games. Mari's had about 3 or 4 games. Cedric's had about four games. So all these buys we've not really seen. Let's be honest, we haven't seen them yet. And then obviously on top of that, we've got Martinelli coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then if we can get a good couple of buys in January, then I think, you know what I mean, then we could be turning our fortunes around.
Yeah.
I really do think that, you know, if we can get a couple of great signings in January, then come next summer, like I've been saying all the time, Stan, you know this and all. You know what I mean? We get rid of these Deadwoods, Mustafi, David Luiz, Socrates, all these off of our books, Ozil. Do you know what I mean? We should have a big summer.
But if you've got a player that's playing badly, and at the moment, I mean, Hector Bellerin in that last game was awful, right? What I would have done there is...
Sorry, is your one gone off yet? Because mine's gone off.
No, it's just introducing them.
Tell me when you're on 242.
All right. They're just touching gloves.
So we're just trying to sync up.
That's the bell.
Oh, sorry.
I'll tell you when it is. You said 242, right?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Now.
Right. We're in the first round now. The fight just before AJ. So as soon as this fight is over with, AJ's fight will be on straight after. Sorry, Stan, what was you saying, mate?
Yeah, what I would have done there with Hector Bellerin, and what annoyed me the most about his performance was he's probably, you know, the player on the team that knows more than anyone what a North London derby means to everybody involved, right? He's played in so many of them, and that performance was, not only was it terrible for a North London derby, it just wasn't acceptable. So what I would have done with him, I would have played him in that dead rubber on Thursday. I would have played him in that dead rubber, a game that didn't mean anything, and I would drop him for the Burnley game and put either Cedric in. Because at the end of the day, we've given Cedric 4 years contract. He is supposed to be deputised in or making a play.
He's been, what's his name? He's gone down on his knee. Juzicki has gone down on his knee already in his first round.
It's back up.
Yeah, he's been out in the can, so this could be all over in the first round here. But oh, that's a good punch.
Oh.
He looks nervous, doesn't he? Oh, that's a good punch. It's wobbled him. Oh, it's all over.
Oh,
over. Come on.
What is going on? I've never seen a wobble like that before.
You know what, Stan, do you remember? Do you remember when Paolo Di Canio pushed the referee? That's exactly what he
did look like that, yeah.
That's exactly what he just done in the ring. He was wobbling all over the place. He didn't even get hit, and he was wobbling all over the place there.
It did look like a referee that Paolo Di Canio push. That's exactly what.
Oh, and he's gone again. He's gone again.
Oh, what?
Oh my God, that's twice he's done it now.
The way he goes down, it's like when you watch it in a cartoon.
I've never seen nothing like this before.
It's like Laurel and Hardy.
Has he not been stopped then?
No. He's gone down. He's gone down.
It's not going to go for long. Oh, cuffed him with the back of his fist there.
I can't believe this TV, man. It just keeps going on and off. I don't know what's.
Oh, look, he's going. This is pathetic, honestly. Absolutely pathetic.
Surely you'd stop it if he's gone down all these times. Sure.
Oh my God, honestly, Claude. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Do you remember when the referee stumbled back, Claude?
He went back about 5, 6, 7, 8 times, didn't he? Little shuffle.
Yeah. Like, do I go down? Do I go down? Do I go down? Yeah, I better do it when he falls over. Do you know? Honestly, that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life in boxing.
I'm just watching the replay. It's comical.
Is it over?
I thought he was taking. I thought he was taking.
Yeah, it's the first wobble. That wobble.
That is honestly, it's the most funniest thing I've ever seen. Anyone, please, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour on Twitter later. Get on it and have a look how he wobbles, because that is the best thing I've ever seen. Oh my God!
It's like when someone's acting for comedy. Here we go. Round 2. They've just come out.
Oh, look, what is he doing? Come on! This is going to be over. This can't go 2 rounds.
Be there, doesn't he? He does not want to be in there.
He looks good though. I mean, this is like, you know.
But why has it been stopped then?
Well, because he's still defending himself.
He's funny, Claude. That's why.
Oh my God! Honestly, I've never seen anything like that. This ain't gonna. Surely can't go another round. No. He's trying to come back though. Give him his due.
It's just like ragdolling him there. See that? See that? He's throwing him around.
I thought he was going to stumble again there. Look, he just touched his head. Oh, look, is he going to stumble?
Oh, little wobble.
He's trying to come back. Oh, good left hook there from him. Oh, that's a good left jab. Good left jab. Look how high he's got his socks up and all. Has he got shin pads in there? Or what? Oh, he's gone down again. He's down again. Oh, he's out. He ain't going to get up from this, surely. What is he doing? He's drunk.
Yeah.
No, it's all over. It's all over. It's all over. I mean, that is just, honestly, absolutely pathetic.
And that was for a belt.
That was ridiculous. I mean, come on. For a belt, me and you could do better than that, Stan. Do you know what I mean? Absolute ridiculous.
Entertaining, though. That was very entertaining, though. I mean, I don't know if everybody who saw that in the chat, but
Samuel, look, this is so funny.
I've never seen anything like that, man.
Oh God. Islander Santel, you best ask for a refund if Josh Poo don't go past the first round. Laugh at that. Listen, that was quite funny. That was worth it.
That was worth the entrance fee on its own, wasn't it? Just that.
Well, Charles Sam wins the fight. The fight will be on very, very soon. That fight is all over now after 2 rounds of comedy. They've got an oxygen mask on him. They've got an oxygen
ice packs on his head. It's like something out of like a TV show. It's got like old school ice packs. It's got polka dots on it as well.
I mean, how can he get paid as a fighter, Stan? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. We talk about Ozil. We talk about Ozil.
If he was number one contender, bloody hell.
Don't we? We talk about Ozil getting 350 grand a week. What's this geezer getting? For what? Goodness sakes.
Sorry, I tried to get the volume down. 1 minute.
We've got James in the chat. How you doing, James? This one's for you, Claude. He said, I don't think Tony, SW6, Chelsea would be very happy with that result tonight in our game. Big up, Tony, by the way. How you doing, Jay?
Well, trying to get back up from that last count. And then he just stood back up.
Arsenal
you can't hear it, can you?
Nah.
Right, I've got it on the stream now.
You might be able to see some replays, Claude. Watch the replays of him getting knocked out. It's so funny when he falls down.
I'll show him again. He did take one right on the button, though.
Arsenal Maniac said he falls down in 4 to 5 stages.
Yeah.
UFUK has put a question for the voice of reason. When is the Claude and Ty show on your channel?
Oh, you're showing the replay. 1 minute.
Have a look at this photo. Jesus.
Vivek is saying, are you guys doing a watch along tomorrow? We definitely are, mate. We will be there, not a problem. I think it's 7:15 kickoff, isn't it, guys?
Well, it's early here, man. I don't know that much.
Is it 7:15, Claude?
What's that, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a few tomorrow. There's quite a few games tomorrow. There's 6 games on. I think, yeah, there's quite a few on tomorrow.
Oh, I'll tell you what, here's a great question here, Claude. Islander, great question. He said, tell Stan and Claude, what managers would you put in a boxing match?
What managers? What would be a good fight?
What do you think would be a good fight, Claude? What 2 managers? I'll tell you what, that's a great question.
Allardyce against... oh no, but he's not a manager now, is he? So at the moment, is he? So manager Sean Dyche against Mourinho.
Oh, that's a good chat. Everyone in the chat, let us know who you think. What 2 managers? That's a good question. What about you, Stan?
Yeah, I like Sean Dyche. I reckon he can probably have a right tear up, Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
Who would I put him up against, though? Oof.
What about
David Moyes? I'd put him up against David Moyes.
Oh, yes. That's not a bad chat. Let me think. Who we got? We got
Arteta against Graham Potter.
that ain't a bad chat. Trying to think who else you got up there.
Scott Parker v Eddie Howe. I think that'd be a good matchup.
Scotty Parker
against Eddie Howe, both kind of youngish. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking knee there, though. What's that one?
I know, mate. I know. UFUK has put Simeone against Conte.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Lone Star says big dunk versus Jurgen Klopp. Jay is saying Eddie Howe versus. Did you see it, Claude? Did you see it?
Oops.
Oh, what about this one, boys? Bertrud. It said Bilic versus Nuno.
Yeah. Bilic looks like he could have it and all. He looks like a bit of a nutter.
Yeah. Dario saying Nuno would beat anyone up. Craig saying, how about Klopp versus Wilder? Marcus Lee said Arteta versus Roy Hodgson. Tasty Taste is saying Solskjaer versus himself.
He'd probably lose that one and all.
Colonel Wall says Jurgen versus Slaven Bilic. He said, Scotty, how you doing, mate? He said, boys, what time is AJ fight on? It should be on the next 15, 20 minutes, mate. Well, Torres saying, team lineup prediction for tomorrow, Claude.
You don't know with Arteta, mate. I wouldn't like to predict it, mate.
James is saying Thomas Gravison versus Paul Gascoigne.
Thomas Gravison, I remember him.
Yeah. He's a millionaire now, Gravison.
Is he? How come?
Yeah. I think he put it in property or something abroad or something like that, and it become same as Fellaini, isn't it? He's
worth about 14 billion with the shares in that company. He's the richest guy in football because of that company that he invested in or whatever it is.
What a great shout, Dario.
Obviously, huge talent. It's interesting. He was so inspired, wasn't he? By
versus Emery,
he wanted to lose weight and get in shape. And look where that journey in 8 years.
Put me on mute, mate.
All right. Did you hear that, Stan?
What was that?
Dario said Arteta versus Emery once and for all.
I don't see Arteta as a fighter, though, to me.
I don't think either of them are, to be honest.
He'd probably talk Emery to death.
Gio, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. We said, cheers, guys. Just got done watching Chelsea versus Everton and had to go get some beers. AJ, second round KO. Claude, Carlo isn't dead. Zlatan versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Zlatan first round KO. Oh, we got Declan Rice in the crowd here.
Sorry, what did you say, Tel?
I said, Dario said, Arteta versus Emery once and for all in the ring.
Yeah. Arteta v Emery. That would be a great battle, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Listen, that's got to be all day long. No, Vieira versus Keane in the ring.
Hold on a minute. Just ringing. Hello? Hello? Would you must know who you're
I introduced my missus to Eddie Hearn last night. She never heard of him. I was watching the weigh-in.
Yeah, speaking, mate. Yeah,
so I brought up some of his things on YouTube and that. She was in hysterics, mate.
Was she?
Yeah, she loves Eddie Hearn now. She goes, that guy's got so much character.
All right, lovely.
He has, though. He's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Jason did very well at Bournemouth at the moment.
Oh, Diesel's there. All right, Diesel.
Yeah, Diesel's in the chat.
Sorry, go again.
Hope you're well, Diesel, mate. Long time. Not said hello.
No, they're crap, mate. They're crap.
And Unai Emery versus Terry. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, Arsenal mania.
I'll never do that, mate.
Keown versus Van Nistelrooy. What
Van Nistelrooy wouldn't want any of that, would he?
Nah. He wasn't a fighter, was he?
Or Van Nistelrooy Parler, because Parler gave him that little dig in the stomach, didn't he, when he went past him?
Yeah. Oh. My pups just woke up.
How are the pups, by the way? Have you kept them with them?
No, I've got two of them, and one's gone, but she goes tomorrow.
Right. They're French bulldogs, aren't they?
Gone. I thought they both gone.
No. I've got Martu. This is one of them, and we've just got one more that goes tomorrow because they was moving house.
French bulldogs.
Yeah.
Have you seen the French bulldogs crossed with a Boston Terrier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one the other day for the first time. I thought it looks similar to a French bulldog, but the legs are a little bit longer. Interesting.
Yeah. Now he's going to be a little shorty, this one, isn't you? A little shorty he is. What else we got here?
Who's doing the presenting on your program? I've got funny DAZN here.
That's what I'm watching.
That's the American.
Yeah, that's North American Claude.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's Gabby. What do you call it?
No, it's not Gabby Logan.
Yeah, that was Gabby Logan.
Was it?
Yeah, with the blonde hair. Yeah, he's watching the same one, Claude, and they got the bird in the red spangly outfit, like jumpsuit. Yeah, that's that Gabby Logan.
Oh, was it? I didn't.
Yeah.
I have to have a look properly.
On our one, anyway. DAZN.
Arsenal Maniac saying Suarez versus Evra.
Surely you've got Sky Sports if you pay for Sky Sports.
Yeah, I've got Sky Sports. There was a blonde woman on there. I didn't think it was her.
Yeah, but we're on DAZN. How come you have the same presenter?
Yeah, they are purebred, David. Purebred, mate. Thank you, Arsenal Maniac. Sam saying, Claude, would you take Wenger back?
No. He's the one that created this mess in the first place.
Would you take him back in a kind of a director of football role?
No, I don't want him anywhere near this club, to be honest.
You got to think about it, right? If the people that want Arteta out, let's say they got their wish, the person who would then be charged to recommend to the board who the next manager would be, that would be Edu's job.
Yeah.
Which to me is crazy if you think about it.
The thing is, Dan, which I don't understand is that most of these people that are saying they sack the manager because we need to get an elite manager in, right, are the same people that are saying, which are most of us are, don't get me wrong, that the board totally wrong, you know what I mean? They always get it wrong and God knows what. Since Wenger, we thought we was going to get an elite manager in. We got Emery in. Let's be honest, who heard of Emery? None of us really did. You know what I mean? There's not one person that said they wanted Emery. I can tell you that now, right?
No, I never.
We got Emery in. He had the experience. He had the CV. He won the cups and everything like that, right? So he didn't do it. They sacked him. They thought we was going to go out and get another elite manager. And according to them, we've gone out and got a cone picker-upper in Arteta, right? So if they get rid of him, why do these people think that, hold up here a minute, we've totally got it wrong. I know what we're going to do. We're going to have to go out and get someone like an Allegri or a Simeone or something like that. We could end up, no disrespect, to him, like or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
He's not working at the moment.
So, I don't understand it, Stan. Do you know what I mean? Why all of a sudden do they want to get Arteta sacked and then they've got all the confidence in the board to go and get the elite manager that they want?
You think about it, right? If Arteta got sacked right now, right, and they had to appoint a manager, there's very little chance, right, that we're going to qualify for the Champions League by finishing the top 4. And it also looks really difficult that we are going to qualify for the Europa League by getting into the top 6. So what manager would come in with no Europe, you know, and there'd have to be a rebuild. So that's a season without Europe. Then you've got the following season, if you try and scrape into the Europa League, somebody like an Allegri or a Pochettino, that's not what they're looking for.
No.
So we have to put all of our eggs in the Arteta basket and hope that he is the one that can get us back into that conversation of being back in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Because if we get rid of Arteta now and that happens, not only will we not be able to attract a top manager, we ain't going to be able to attract top players as well, because that's where the players want to be. You know,
exactly.
And then it's harder then to get back to where you're trying to get back to, because you're not able, you may have the money, but now you're having to buy mediocre players because they're the only ones that you can attract.
No, I totally agree, Stan.
So we have to either get into the top 6 or win the Europa League. Do you know what I mean? And if that doesn't happen, we have to stick with this manager.
Well, the thing is, you know what I mean? The Europa League, yes, we have had some crap teams in the build-up, let's be honest, do you know what I mean? But you can only play what's in front of you. We've played 6 times. We've won 6. We've got more goals and conceded less goals than what we did when we got to the final under Emery. So who knows where we're going to get? I'm not saying that we're going to go and win it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that we're going to get past the next round.
I was out the other day having a walk, right, and I had this really bizarre thought, and I tweeted it out, and I was like, could you imagine, right, is the scenario, right, Arsenal get relegated, so we're now in the Championship, but we managed to somehow win the Europa League, and are now in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? And then I was thinking, and then we get to the final of the Champions League, maybe even win it, but we lose out on the playoffs. We lose the playoffs from the Championship to get promoted back into the Premier League.
Yeah.
Something bizarre like that could actually happen, but it was just something that was crossing my mind when I was having a drink.
No, exactly. Listen, anything's possible. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, we could be having
back in the squad tomorrow, apparently.
Who?
Mavropanos.
He's out on loan, isn't he?
Isn't
He's back in the squad.
I thought he was out on loan.
That's what I thought. What the hell was he talking about?
I thought it was at Stuttgart.
Yeah, he's out on loan.
I just read yesterday how they were.
That's what they're saying on Twitter. That's what they're saying on Twitter. Your favourite platform.
I wouldn't listen to any of that.
Reading that they were saying from Stuttgart how much they really like him and impressed with him, and it sounded like, well, it could be something that they try to make. They want to make permanent, you know.
No, exactly. I've heard that too. Thanks, David. He said it likes. There's over 245 people watching live, 75 likes. Come on, people. We can get it over 200 easy. Come on. Just hit the like. It takes 2 seconds. What's the saying, Stan?
Yeah, man. Don't be freeloaders.
Exactly. Vivek saying free Saliba. Yep, definitely in January. We definitely need to. I reckon he'll be back in the side. I've just got a feeling he will be. I don't think he'll go out on loan.
Doesn't make any sense, right? Because if that happens, we've paid £30 million for a player that's not going to make his debut for then 2 seasons.
Yeah,
I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? What, you know, he has to be like Maldini if that's going to happen when he comes in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. We've got AC, you know, GNATV. So Terry, me and Jem will be in touch with you and the boys soon for a collab. I have much respect for you boys. Talk soon. But for now, here's supporting you, mate. Thank you very much, AC. Hope you're well, mate. James is saying, oh, where's that? It's jumped. James is saying, Redknapp wouldn't be any worse Lone Star. I rated him as a manager. Should have got the England job when Oshton got it. I think he should have got the England job, James.
I would have liked to have seen. I agree. I would have liked to have seen Redknapp get the England job when that was being floated.
Yeah.
What's happening? Is it? I can't get any pictures here. What's going on there? Anything happening?
Waiting. It's just building up now. Just literally building up to the fight. It should be on in the next 5-10 minutes, I reckon.
Let me see if I can get another link.
So make sure we link up as well.
Yeah. Unai Emery is having a go at you, Claude. He said, why is Claude always ringing birds? Pay attention to the stream, son. That's coming from your manager. Your manager, Claude. Your manager.
No, not my manager. I think they're all rubbish, all of them. All rubbish. That's Diesel's manager, not mine.
So let me ask you, Claude, right? If you had a magic wand and you could pick the Arsenal manager, who would you choose right now?
I wouldn't go far down the road. I'd go a couple of miles down the road and say, come to us. My favorite.
Really?
Hey?
Jose?
100%. 100%.
Okay, wow.
We'll never have any of this bloody rubbish that's going on at the moment. He'd make sure that they give confidence to the players. We'll have this Saliba carry on. What is going on with Arteta, that's for sure. Have you seen the Instagram post that Saliba on Twitter has just sent to Guendouzi? It looks like I could be joining you, bro. Yeah, they're all fucking going mad on Twitter.
Guendouzi scored a really good goal just the other day, I noticed on Twitter.
It looks like
it just shows you, though, doesn't it? It just shows you.
Dirty washing is out in public, my friend.
It just shows you that
trouble in the camp.
What a player he looks like. He's gone back to France, hasn't he? Is he in France?
Who's that?
Guendouzi.
No, he's in. Is it Germany, right? Berlin.
Germany, yeah.
No, Berlin or Mönchengladbach, one of the two.
Well, he's in Germany, so it just shows you.
He did score a really good goal the other day. I think it was like yesterday or something.
A bit slower football.
They're all going mad on Twitter over an Instagram post.
I can't believe the bloody Mayweather is at Wembley.
What's the matter with him?
Mayweather is at Wembley. He's flown over for this fight.
Yeah, because he's fighting Logan, isn't he?
Yeah, well, what's that got to do with it?
Yeah, because apparently they're going to do a presser, aren't they?
Oh God, do we really have to?
I think it's going to be a good fight. There, I don't know.
Did you see the Mike Tyson exhibition fight, by the way?
Yes.
What did you make of that with Wood Jones?
Draw, wasn't it? It was a draw in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friendly though, isn't it?
I gave it to Tyson, but they gave it the draw.
They're just being friendly, innit? It's like, you know.
Exactly.
There's nothing friendly, mate. No, they hate each other. They hate each other. You could
tell.
No,
it was a what do you call it? That was an exhibition match and all.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as exhibition. They want to win.
Yeah. Like in was it Rocky 3 when he had to fight Thunderlips, Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Cool.
Of course they want to win. They both won. They both got bloody loads of money out of it for what? Doing nothing. So they both won in the end. Of course they did.
No, because it brings entertainment to the crowd. They've given the crowd entertainment. And they
load of rubbish.
Rate it, Terry. You don't rate it.
Are you telling me? Don't tell me you ain't. I bet you pay for it and you'll do a stream on it. I bet you do a stream on it.
What, Logan Paul on Mayweather? No, thank you very much.
Oh, that, yeah.
I think we should do a stream on it. Why not?
No, because people will be taking the piss all over the place, just like I will.
Yeah, but look at all the people that he's a YouTuber, right? So look at the people we will attract for this. This will be a big money spinner. Big money spinner if we put it on, Arthur.
I don't know what's it keeps going.
Listen, I'm telling you,
it's the sort of thing that you watch more because it's like, you know, like when you're going down the motorway and you see a load of sirens on the other side and a car in flames, you kind of have a look, don't you? You can't help it. You sort of slow and have a look. It's like that. It's curiosity, right? It's the
no, but I bet you that'd be our largest audience ever if we put that on. That would be our largest audience. I'm telling you. He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber.
Here you go, Claude. Here's a good question. Arsenal Maniac, he said, which football YouTube channel hosts would you want to see lock arms?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Host, you mean?
Yeah.
Not just YouTube, anyone on YouTube.
Just host. Like the football channels.
Who can I lock horns? DT versus Mark Goldbridge.
Yeah.
15 rounder. 12 rounds.
Oh, I see.
He still send his son in to fight for him.
Martin Morris is asking what I'm drinking.
Or we could have Robbie Lyle versus who could we have? Robbie Lyle versus Expressions. What a fight that would be.
Oh my God.
I think there'd be more talking than punching.
We've got David saying DT versus Expressions. Arsenal Maniac saying Troops versus Expressions. Islander saying Robbie versus True Geordie.
Yeah, that would be right. As a cage match, like wrestling rather than boxing.
Vivek saying, Terry, who's your favourite Arsenal player ever? Oh, it's such an hard question, that, because obviously there's.
Oh, we could have a women's bout. The two Sophies fighting.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'd like to see it like more like a Royal Rumble.
Sophie Rose against Sophie from the United fan. So what do you reckon?
Now what you do is you have it like a Royal Rumble. It's like every sort of like 40 seconds. Another host.
I played to watch the Rumble there, mate. I played to watch the Rumble there.
I'll tell you what, I think that's a great shout, Stan. Every 2 minutes you have a different one coming.
Yeah, brilliant, isn't it?
Like the bushwhacker.
Yeah. What about no, I'm trying to think now. One minute, who else I could have?
Steve saying Terry versus Rob Lyle. Omar saying Ty versus Claude.
Yeah, I'd knock him out too. It wouldn't be it'd be like that fight you just seen.
Tired where his socks right up to his knees like that bloke just a minute ago.
How about Ty against that guy on Troops' video?
Yeah, I know who you mean with the glasses. Yeah.
That'd be a great fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say he's like Ogswoggle. Do you remember him, Stan?
Hornswoggle. Yeah.
Ogswoggle, yeah.
Yeah. Hornswoggle.
Oh, God. Ryan saying...
Looks like it's getting ready.
Yeah, nearly there. We're nearly there.
Have they got the let's get ready to rumble guy? Do you know he gets paid like something like $500,000 every time he does that?
Oh, they've got the one with the dreadlocks that ends right down to his ankles.
Oh, okay. Because there's two, you know, like, let's get ready to rumble guy. There's two of them, isn't there? Are brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. Yeah. The what they called.
The let's get ready to rumble brothers. No. and Deck. They're called Deck.
It's saying Flex versus Rants would be brutal, Claude.
Yeah, they've got to tailor the tape up here. 39 years old, Pulev. 31, AJ. Height, 6'6", AJ. 6'4".
There you go. It's on the screen.
Weight. It's not a lot in it. Other than the age, it's quite kind of... it's not a lot in it, other than the age.
No. That's it, the Buffer brothers. That's it. Bruce Buffer and what's his other one? Michael. That's right, boys. Well said, Dario and John Wayne. Lewis P.
I think they've even trademarked the saying, right? Let's get ready to rumble. Haven't they not trademarked?
Yeah. Lewis P, you're exactly right. He said only want AJ to win so Fury can knock him out in a few months. Exactly. I'm with you on that one.
This is an old man that he's fighting. No, fact. How's this guy? Is he good, this guy, Terry?
He's only lost one fight.
Is it me, or does he get his opponents just handpicked? Jesus Christ, 39 years old and he's fighting for a title.
28 fights, knocked out 14 of them. Put that back up again, Terry. Sorry.
Yeah. Pulev has had 28 fights and he's knocked out 14 and only lost one. Anthony Joshua has won 23, knocked out 21 and lost one.
It's not a lot, in it?
No. Listen, at the end of the day, it's any fight. You know what I mean?
I was listening to an interview with AJ earlier, and it was quite interesting. He's like, you know, he goes, if you think about it, I've had to fight all of these people to get these belts one at a time, you know, to get each one. He goes, but then Pulev, he just has the one fight, and if he wins, he gets them all.
Yeah.
Are your fighters out already in the ring or not?
Well, the last 5 fights, that Pulev has won his last 5 fights, Claude. Joshua's won 1, lost 1, and won his last 3.
Empty.
Islander has said Belgium versus Kenny Ken. Claude.
That would be a great battle. That would be a great fight.
I don't know Belgium.
Diesel against Libby Ledge.
Oh. Yes.
What about Ty versus Egal in the Battle of the Delusion?
Yeah, I'd like to see that in a table ladders and chairs match.
The announcer is just calling out the fighters now, so the fight is probably just under 5 minutes, everyone.
That's some long dreadlocks, isn't it?
Oh, he's got it right down to his ankles, man. Right down to his ankles.
I don't think I've ever seen this guy before.
Arsenal Maniac saying Lily Savage versus Boy George.
Lily Savage versus Danny LaRue. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? Danny LaRue. I bet Claude
Danny LaRue. Bloody yeah. Top Gun saying Stan, my South East London brother.
Yeah, we're from the same area. He's from Brockley. Just round a corner.
Oh, excellent.
That's just at Brockley, same area as David Rocastle and Ian Wright, Michael Thomas, all from around there. I think even around as well.
FBF Clip says, Yo, Terry, what about AC versus Connor? That'd be a great fight, mate. Have to get it set up. They're about the same age, aren't they?
What about Eddie Earn versus Danny Dyer?
Oh,
Battle of the Cockneys. Fuck you now, fuck you now, fuck you.
How comes there's such a big crowd? I thought there was no allowed.
Yeah, there is at the moment. You're allowed 2,000, aren't you? Like the football matches.
What, even on the boxing?
Yeah, it's at Wembley, isn't it?
So on my one, AJ is just coming out now down the steps at the back.
Yeah. He's just walking through the door.
Yeah.
So we're on the same time.
He's in the back area, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny, right? How comes they're allowed? I thought there had to be a gap between the seats as well. Why are they all allowed to sit together then? Not in football, you can't.
Who? Where? No, I think that's if you're with each other. Like you can have 6 people with you in a bubble.
Oh, hold on, what was that? Someone about Pat Patterson, I saw.
Who? What?
Mind you, they test you before you go in anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Herbert, I saw that. Pat Patterson. Wasn't he the longest reigning intercontinental champion? And he was also the inventor of the Royal Rumble. That concept, Pat Patterson, he came up with that idea, the Royal Rumble. Yeah, American-Canadian wrestler.
Arsenal Maniac. There's no contest there. Dyer versus Winston.
He's going Anthony Joshua.
What else we got here? Ding Dong is saying Van Gaal versus Wenger.
I'd like to see Van Gaal versus Bielsa because they both got massive heads.
Right. Islander saying final predictions for the fight, guys. Everyone get your predictions in and we're getting it in right now. Let's go with you, Claude.
4th round, Joshua.
Wow. Stan.
I'm going with Joshua and I'm thinking maybe points.
I'm going with Stan. I just think it's going to go to points for some reason. I don't know why. I think AJ needs to come out and put a really good performance on, but I just can't see it. I think it's going to go to points. I hope he does.
Paul Jones, yeah, first openly gay wrestler as well, Pat Patterson.
Yeah.
Someone talking about the Undertaker. For me, the wrestling match that I would have loved to have seen that should have happened, Undertaker versus Sting. That would have been the greatest wrestling match that's never happened for me. Undertaker versus Sting.
Cole saying AJ round 9. Well said, Arsenal Maniac. Just reminded me, rest in peace, legend Barbara Windsor. National treasure. Yeah. Sad news.
We covered that already this afternoon. Yeah, very sad.
I'm going to get another beer.
Gio saying AJ second round KO. Anton says, I pray for Pulev.
Why are you working?
What? I think he's finished now. I think he's knocked off. Panteller said AJ on points. Lone Star is saying he just jumped. Hold up 2 seconds. Lone Star saying Pulev in the 9th. Keddy saying round 8 AJ. Parr saying AJ 3rd round. Arsenal Maniac saying 8th round knockout. Billy saying AJ in the 6th. Signature, thanks very much for your contribution, mate. He said, love that you guys are covering this. It's same assholes, mate. 4 Horsemen, 2 for Pat. Round 7, AJ. Steve's going Joshua.
4 Horsemen.
Brandy saying, I think round 5. Craigie D saying Joshua on points. Kelly saying the boring fighting on points.
Colin McCormack, Kurt Angle v Claude, last man standing match.
What else we got here? Bantocker said AJ in the 5th. Sedan saying AJ technical knockout. Colin says Kurt Angle versus Claude. Oh yeah, you just said that, yeah. Oh, excellent news here. We've got some excellent news in the chat here. Alex Wilder, my missus to win. She has hopefully beaten cancer. That's the best news ever just before Christmas, Alex.
Yeah.
Hopefully that comes back. She gets to ring the bell, mate. And we're sending all our love and prayers and thoughts to you, mate. Yeah.
Fantastic, mate. That is really, yeah.
I hope so, yeah. Fingers crossed.
Pantella said Terry versus Diesel in the L in the cell.
Rocky, what else his name? Terry Flewers off the United Stand versus the Miz in a loser leaves town match.
They both better lose then. Last Kin saying Claude versus Terry. I think Claude would easy win myself. AJ's going in the 10th round. AJ, get betting Terry. Oh, let's have a quick look at it. Let's have a quick look.
Kelly Melia, I saw your question. Thoughts on Leon Bailey to Arsenal and possible Dembele swap for Pepe. I saw the Leon Bailey thing and I've always liked him. And being half Jamaican myself and half Scottish, I've got a Scottish guy in the team. I would love to have a Jamaican guy playing for us. So, yeah, I'd love to have Leon Bailey. He's a good player as well, though. A very good player, winger. Pepe for Dembele. I didn't hear anything about that. But I don't know. I think we should try to...
He's a letdown, isn't he, that Glenn?
Should persevere a little bit more with Pepe for me. Not give up so easily. I mean, Mikel Arteta came to us with a reputation of being able to make players better. So he's got a great opportunity to try and do something with Pepe like he did with, say, for example, Sterling and Sane at Man City. So, yeah. Yeah, after Mane, half Jamaican, half Scottish, but Cockney, I know. Yeah, I'm English-Scottish on one side and then Jamaican on my mum's side.
Shit. I'll be 2 seconds. I just need to get my wallet, boys.
In actual fact as well, my great-grandfather played football for Scotland and he also played for Newcastle. And he is still the most decorated Newcastle player since, I think it's since World War One. 3 league titles, and I think it's 1 or 2 FA Cups and a couple of FA Cup finals that they lost for Newcastle as well. So I do have a little soft spot for Newcastle.
Right, the bet's on, boys. The bet is on. Right. I've done the same as you, Anthony. So there you go. If I lose, you reimburse me. Gio, thank you for your super chat. He said Diesel versus Claude, old neighbour in the bedroom. What else we got here? Lone Star saying Diesel versus the Arsenal 11.
Someone just said I look like Trevor Sinclair. I can't remember what he looks like. Do I? I can't remember. What do you look like?
Sinclair, bloody hell.
Last time, so it's better than last time. Last time, people were saying I look like fucking RuPaul. For fuck's sake. I didn't even have my frock on either.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Did he say it?
What?
Did he say let's get ready to rumble? Didn't think it was allowed.
2 seconds, boys. 2 seconds.
What's not allowed then?
To say let's get ready to rumble. The two Buffett guys have got it locked down, haven't they? English and Scottish and Irish. My granddad is part of a gypsy family. That's quite a mix as well, Alex. Les Millington. Some people just love to hear themselves talk bullshit. Okay.
Sorry, boys. But Leno, he said Terry versus Mourinho. I like that. Keddy says, any fans, members, I think remembers Gordon Greenidge in cricket, West Indies, 1974, I'm related to.
Gordon Greenidge, yeah. Great cricketer.
How are we doing, guys?
Oh,
Welcome to DT's Daily.
Oh, piss off, DT Dailies. Get on my
You lost again, soldier, laugh out loud. Great name. Thank you for your contribution. He said, what part of Scotland is your family from? Love it, respect, mate.
I'm not exactly sure, but my surname is a very typical Scottish name, right? Howie. And I've heard that name is from the Borders, an area called the Borders. So I think that's quite near to like, I know that my family, they moved from Scotland down to Tyne and Weir to like Newcastle, that area. And that's why I had relatives that there were two brothers, my great-grandfather and his brother.
Here we go. We're off. Sorry,
Here we go. They're just starting.
Yep.
They both played for Newcastle.
Here we go.
Go.
Started, everyone.
Tentative.
AJ in the white shorts. Pulev in his red shorts.
Tentative. Just touch the glove. No punches landed yet. No punches thrown yet.
No, it's mad, isn't it? First 30 seconds. There was the first one, but when
they just a jab there by AJ didn't really connect though.
God, what are they doing? Come on.
What's going on? Just testing each other out, sizing each other up.
Still no punches yet. First minute, well, more or less the first minute just gone. Still no punches been thrown. Just standing in the middle, weaving and bopping. What's he? Come on, for God's sakes.
Highlander saying, Stan Braveheart. Matt Stanley.
Oh, there, AJ just threw a little jab there. That was the first punch, really, that's connected. Pulev's just done the same.
I went to Edinburgh and lived there for about 9 months a few years ago because the chance come up and I really liked it. One of the nicest places I've ever lived, I think, was Edinburgh. Really friendly people. I didn't know anyone there. Made a lot of friends. Easy place to live.
Is it me or does AJ look a bit like, you know what I mean?
He looks ripped though, doesn't he? He looks ripped.
He looks really rich, but he looks like...
Look at his top half of his arm and look at Pulev's. Look at that difference. Isn't it? See that?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad when you look at it like you think there's no way that he can lose, didn't you? Really?
Yeah. His biceps, his top half of his arm compared to Pulev's, there's a big difference, man. Geezer looks like Popeye just after he's eating his spinach.
Well, Pulev looks like Popeye before he's at his spinach.
Yeah. Oh.
Jesus, is this boxing or just fucking...
I mean, look, for me, AJ needed to come out and put on a show.
Yeah.
Jesus, are you going to fucking hit? So one of you going to hit each other or what?
They thrown a couple of 4 or 5 maybe each. Nothing's really connected, has it? Nothing's really connected at all.
Nothing at all. AJ's threw a good right overhook there, but still not really connected anything.
Finding their range,
as they say. Well, that's the first round. I'll tell you what, that is absolutely poor in my eyes. I'm sorry, but that's poor. No way.
Got your hands up like that.
Yeah, but there's no way in this world, if that was Tyson Fury, that he would have just stood there like that. He would have gone in straight away, Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean. You won't be able to just stand there like that, what AJ's doing. Thank you for your contribution again. You lost again, soldier. Thanks, mate. Steve saying, Edinburgh, capital of Scotland. I've been there many times, but Glasgow, biggest city where I live. Have you been to Glasgow before as well as Edinburgh?
I actually only went to Glasgow once during the day for a work thing, but I never went out there in the evening, and I can't talk about Glasgow at all. But I really enjoyed Edinburgh.
Lone Star saying, is this boxing or tap dancing?
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Coming out again now.
Kin of Cod said AJ to get knocked out.
Wow.
Kelly, I definitely agree with you. I prefer UFC. So do I. Aaron saying, get in the ring, Claude, and show him how it's done, son.
Still being tentative. Keeps doing that thing where he puts his hands up like that. Surely he's just leaving his body open.
They're just dancing around the ring still, aren't they? There's honestly, I'm very disappointed at the moment. The first 4 minutes that's gone, first round and the first minute of the second. He looks worried to me, AJ. I don't know about you guys.
No, rubbish.
He looks very focused. You see that? He went like that.
Oh, that's a good little combination there from AJ, but nothing got through.
Oh, there you go. I just got that.
Yeah.
Oh, Pulev smiled at him.
Oh, Pulev come back with a couple of little jabs there, but nothing got through again there. At least there's a few punches being thrown in this one.
Yeah. Guy Morgan, why should we have to pay to watch a British fighter? Well said.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It'd be free.
So I will be putting some comments up during the breaks. I'm just watching the boxing myself. Oh, nice little left jab come through there from Pulev. Just under 50 seconds left in the second round. Nothing clean as it touched any fighter yet, is it?
Not
Stan?
really, no.
Well, a little coming together there, but
Joshua got a good combination in a bit earlier, didn't it? Remember? And he smiled at him afterwards.
yeah.
So far, I'd give the first round as a draw. They both got the same, no one was a better than anyone.
Yeah.
This round, I think maybe Joshua a little bit.
Yeah, just by that combination, really, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Just by a hair.
Pulev is laughing back at AJ. But Pulev's coming forward. He ain't just standing there. He's trying to be the aggressor, but
Yeah.
AJ, just go back. Well, see, I hate all that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do that, then hit him in the bloody range. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it all that afterwards. You know what I mean? When the bell goes, for God's sakes. You lost again, soldier. Laugh at that. Said even better, Edinburgh, mate. And loved your answer to that guy from Glasgow. Edinburgh is the best city in Scotland. Facts. HJC says AJ has a bit of a glass chin. He needs to protect his caution. Sometimes you can be too cautious, can't you? Do you know what I mean, Stan?
He kind of has that Frank Bruno way about his body, doesn't he? He's so chiseled. Yeah. He's really chiseled. I mean, there's hardly an ounce of fat on him, is there? Do you know what I mean?
Not at all.
He's taut as fuck.
Here we go. Third round. It's just started off like the other two rounds. Pulev command in the middle and AJ back against the ropes, basically. Well, Pulev come forward there, but AJ's ducked underneath.
It's defensive, isn't he? Kind of AJ on this.
Why he's talking? I've never seen him talk like as much as he is in this fight. AJ.
Why does he keep putting his hands up like that? He almost slipped there, trying to weave out of that.
I don't know. To me, he just don't look right, AJ. I don't know what's going on. Well, that was a good right hand from AJ, but still didn't connect.
Oh, yeah, just got that.
Oh, do you know what? Honestly, I could have watched Strictly Come Dancing. Oh, that was a good punch there from AJ. Oh, yes. AJ's got a great punch. Yeah. He's going for the kill.
Oh, he just missed that one. He just missed one.
But Pulev.
Him laughing.
Yeah, I know he's laughing.
Ain't laughing now, though. Ain't laughing now, though.
Go for the kill.
He's not laughing now.
He's still on his feet, though. Got to give him his due.
He keeps laughing back.
Oh, what a good uppercut. And again, AJ. Oh, my God. Now he's still on his feet. Oh. He's got to be back.
Look.
Oh, standing count. Standing count here.
He's in the corner. Ain't laughing there. I like it when you do that, man. You do all that laughing shit, and it's like, yeah, because that just makes the other person more vexed.
Oh, another good uppercut.
That would wind me up. That would wind me up.
Oh, good jab there. AJ's going for the kill. Another good jab. Pulev is over here. He's over. He's got to be over. He's gone down again. This is got to be.
That's it. Oh, he's out. He's out, mate.
He's bleeding and all. There's blood behind his ear. This is going to be all over. AJ just needs to come at him here. One punch and it'll be over.
That's it. You've got to close the show.
He's got 10 seconds to last.
Oh, that one just missed. Oof.
That's it. Oh, 2 punches after the bell went.
Oh, see that?
Yeah, 2 punches after the bell went there for both fighters.
Was he getting a point? Did he lose a point for that or something?
Nah, I mean, he was just, he can't bloody communicate at the moment, can he, Pulev? Oh, what a great punch there from AJ, though. He absolutely annihilated him in that second half of that round there. Man. AJ, don't gasp.
When he stumbled in at the corner of his back turn, he's right. I've seen fight stop for that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Isn't it? I've seen fight stop for that.
Yeah.
You run off into the corner and you do that. I've seen fight stopped. Exactly.
Giggle Blitz said, who won the first?
That means that you no longer want to continue, right? That means you don't want to box no more.
Looks like my prediction's come right here. What did I say?
4th round. Did you have it?
No, I didn't. I should have, shouldn't I?
You can't get the points, I can tell you that. It's not, is it, Tel? It's not getting the points.
No. Can't go to points now. AJ's all smiles now. The thing is now, Pulev is just like a sitting duck unless he comes out. He's got to go for it now. Do you know what I mean?
He's got to. He's got to back up all that laughing, isn't he? He's got to back him. He's got to back it up now.
We're in round 4. Round 4. Basically, 30 seconds into round 4.
Wolves come
But
back.
Pulev went down. Has had 2 knockdowns in the third round.
He's bleeding on the back of his head, Pulev.
Yeah.
Oh, he almost caught AJ there, tangling up. I think Pulev's lucky to still be in this. I've seen fight stop for that. That means you don't want to continue.
Totally agree with you, Stan. Super chat here from You Lost Again, Soldier Laugh Out Loud. He said, who will win, Fury or Joshua? There's no contest, mate. Fury will win it hands down.
I don't know who would win it, but you know, I'm in Fury's corner. I like his whole story for me. You know, I like his whole story. It just appeals to me. I want to see him come out with all of it.
I mean, not everyone. This is what I mean. Everyone said at the time that Wilder has got the hardest puncher out there in the heavyweight division, right before Fury fought him. And in that first fight, let's be honest, Fury absolutely annihilated him. I know Wilder got that punching in that 11th round, and let's be honest, he put everything into that punch, and I mean everything. And as soon as he hit Fury and Fury went down, Wilder was laughing and joking, putting his tongue out. He thought it was game, set, a match, lights out. You know what I mean? Go home, got money, done.
Like the Undertaker.
Yeah, he sat up like the Undertaker. That's what I mean. And he got up and he nearly beat him in the 12th round, don't forget, and all. Nearly knocked him out.
Yeah.
Wild Fury. Do you know what I mean? Now, let's be honest, going into that second fight, if you've already fought someone, Stan, Claude, and you know that you've given your hardest punch and they get up from it, you've got to be shitting yourself. You've got to be shitting yourself.
Of course.
And in that second fight, Fury absolutely annihilated him. There's no contest, I'm telling you. Fury
him off here.
What?
How's he not finishing him off here?
Well, he's not gassing himself out, is he? That's what he's probably doing.
You think that the next round he would have finished him off, wouldn't you?
Mm.
Where are you on the fight? Where are you on the fight?
They're just sitting down on round 4.
So my prediction went wrong then.
AJ's winning it at the moment, Kevin. He's knocked him down twice. So he's winning at the moment.
I hate all that laughing shit. That's what would wind me up if I was bothered.
Yeah.
That would just wind me up. It's not going to help the person. That would just piss me off. It's like they're not taking it serious.
Here we go, round 5.
I hope AJ smashes him because of that. I keep looking at the difference in their arms, though, man. It is a vast difference, mate.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Isn't it?
Unbelievable, the difference. Let's be honest, the first 2 rounds was more like Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah, especially that first round.
Oh, and then round 3 is when AJ turned it on. And then round 4 and 5 really has gone back to...
He didn't close the show, did he?
No.
I think on this form he could beat Fury, you know.
No. Honestly.
He could have ended that, I think. I think he had the opportunity to just really go for that. I just hope that he don't look back and regret that.
Exactly. That's the thing.
It only takes one punch, right? We saw that in that Dillian White fight, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That punch that was not on the cards, was it? Like for Dillian was controlling that fight a little bit, I thought. And that one punch, it lifted him off the ground.
No, I totally agree with you, Stan. Yeah, he's just trying to wait for that perfect punch in my eyes. Pulev is just commanding the centre of the ring, but not doing anything with it. Not doing nothing.
Have the cleats closed? Have they retired now?
Yeah. Oh, AJ, yeah, 2 good punches there.
Oof. Yeah, cuffed him right on the end of the chin. His head went right back and he clocked him there.
He's come back from it really well there.
He's still coming forward though, Pulev. That's the thing. He's still coming forward. All clocked him again. Little dink. Yeah.
Fucking made me stop with coffee. You'll have to keep me updated because my kid's buffering, mate.
What's Fury's next fight? Is it Deontay Wilder 3? Or has he got someone else?
I think I don't know because they keep saying it is that, and then they keep saying it ain't. So I don't really know. If
AJ wins this, is the next fight him and Fury, or does Fury have to fight Wilder again? Because he does have a mandatory clause, doesn't he? Wilder for a rematch. But I also heard that he was willing to accept a bag of dough and step aside.
Yeah, I've heard that too. So it all depends, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, really, Fury's done him twice now in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? I know the first one was a draw and that, but he done him in that first one. It should never have been a draw. He done him in that first, so he's done him twice. So he should be on to Joshua now.
Exactly. That's done. Let's finish business. Let's finish business.
You can go back to that at a later date once everyone else is there.
The only way you go back to that, is if they'd won one each or something, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it was really convincing that they each won their fight. Then you have to have a third one, maybe. But
yeah, exactly.
If you think of all the rounds now that Fury and Wilder have fought, Wilder's probably only won about 3-4 of those rounds.
Yeah.
You think how many rounds they fought, right? Now.
Yeah. Who's winning, guys? Stuart's asking. AJ all day long at the moment, mate. We've knocked Pulev down twice in the third round. The first 2 rounds were a bit like Strictly Come Dancing.
So it's round 6 just starting. Round 6
just started.
Halfway. Remember in the old days when they used to do like 15 rounders?
Yeah, that was
Harry Holmes and all that.
Yeah. You see George in the chat. How you doing, George? Hope you well, mate. Oh, that was a good little left hook there from Pulev, but he followed it up by holding AJ's neck.
The saddest boxing match I've ever seen, I remember it so well. It was in the 70s and I was quite young and it was on the TV. Obviously, this is before cable and satellite. And it was the Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali one. Yeah. Muhammad Ali was well past his prime.
Yeah.
Well past. Shouldn't have been even boxing. And Larry Holmes was like, you could see Larry Holmes was gutted. He had him in the corner for a lot of the fight, and he was just like that, Ali. And he was, you know what I mean? It was so bad.
No, exactly.
I remember it so vividly.
No, I remember that. Do you know what though? I thought you was having me on for a second.
What do you mean?
Well, when you said the saddest fight I've ever seen, I thought you were going to say something like the champ or something like that.
Listen. The first time I'm not afraid to. I'm not embarrassed to say it. The first time I watched that film, you must have a heart made of fucking coal if you didn't shed a tear in that last scene when Ricky Schroeder is trying to wake him up on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've seen that film a couple of times, and it does bring a tear. That scene brings a tear to my eye. It's well done.
You can't not cry to it. I don't think, Stan. That's the thing. You can't. Oh, I think AJ might have got caught then. Pulev is coming back in this round. He's had a few punches.
In fact, I don't think my missus has ever seen that film, you know. I might watch it with her because my missus is going to, the floodgates, mate. They're going to get to that thing. I mean, she cries at EastEnders. So the champ's going to buckle her. I'm going to dig it out. I'm going to see if I can download it or something. I'm not telling nothing. She'll be obviously about it's a family film with John Voight and little Ricky Schroeder. You love it. That last scene is going to buckle her.
So my missus, she hardly cries at anything, but you know what she'll cry at, which I can never understand? Contemporary dance. Honestly, like these people will be standing there waving their arms and legs about, and I'll be thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Do you know what I mean? And she'll be saying, can't you see the story? And I thought, what story? They're dancing.
Right.
They're waving their arms and legs about. Yeah, honestly. And I think, oh my God. Literally, every time she watches it, tears come down her eyes. And I think, what is wrong with you, mate? You know what I mean?
So we just, my missus, I'm quite lucky because there's a lot of good TV that she's missed out on just because she's doing other stuff.
Yeah.
So we just finished watching The Sopranos last night, all 6 seasons, because she'd never seen it before, and I'd never had I never got a chance to watch it through again.
I cried when Tiffany died in EastEnders. I did.
Oh, for God's sakes, Claudia.
Listen, when them 2 girls died, was it Ronnie and her sister? Was it Ronnie and Roxy? Do you remember they both died in that one episode? My missus is Canadian.
I couldn't watch that. I couldn't watch it.
My missus is Canadian, so I started getting her into EastEnders, right? And she started loving it. So it was coming up towards Christmas, and I said to her, listen, there's something you need to know. She's like, what's that? I'm like, it's coming up for the Christmas episode, right? You need to brace yourself because something's going to happen.
There's always tragedies at Christmas.
Mate, hold on. They got pulled away there.
Oh, AJ with a good punch there. They're getting tangled up quite a lot now.
Yeah. So I tried to warn her. I said, like, it's coming up for Christmas, right? Something bad's going to go down. It always does. And they fooled us, right? That Christmas, everything went smooth. And then it got to the New Year's Eve one, and they killed both of the sisters in one episode, the Roxy and Ronnie. I broke her, mate. She was all over it. And the funniest thing is, she looked at me and she said, why can't they just grow old? Why can't everyone in here grow old like Dot?
Yeah.
I'm like, it'd be really boring, isn't it? It'd be really boring.
Well, yeah, but why do you have to kill people off? I don't think they should do that. It's not nice. Yeah,
Claude Bill's on his deathbed, isn't he?
You know what? It's like it's real, though, isn't it? You feel.
I was about to say, I don't want to burst your bubble, Claude, but you do know it ain't real, didn't you?
No,
Claude, surely you remember Dallas? Remember who shot JR? At the time. Do you remember? It was huge.
I had a bet on that. I got it wrong. They filled it. I bet Cliff Barnes. I bet Cliff Barnes.
Round 7 here, AJ.
Cliff Barnes.
Preston coming at 9-1. I bet Cliff Barnes, didn't I?
Cliff Barnes was the odds-on favourite, wasn't he? Had to be Cliff.
Mm.
But someone said, it's not always the obvious one that does it, you know. Oh. It's true, you know. It's not always the obvious ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
You ever watch those whodunit things? They used to have whodunit. And you always used to think, oh, yeah, definitely. And it's one that it's always the surprise one, isn't it?
Oh, come forward.
I remember that TV show Who Done It. They always had Patrick Mower on it. Do you remember Patrick Mower?
Yeah.
that's going back some Patrick Mower. I bet you a lot of people in our chat.
In Emmerdale, wasn't he?
Who?
Patrick Mower.
Yeah, he did turn up in Emmerdale. You're right. He come back in Emmerdale.
Mm. Just finishing round 7 here. Pulev is still sticking in here. Still
He's
sticking in,
isn't he? He's hanging longer than I thought. I think AJ should have been able to close that out earlier.
Yeah. David has said, I cried when some dickhead ran into my car. Blue Whale said, laugh out loud, same. I cried when I was a kid and watched it again when I was 24 and still cried. I think he must mean the champ.
The champ. There's no way you can't cry.
Don is asking, Claude, who is your favourite EastEnders character?
Favourite character, but I don't watch it now. See, this is
Ever.
no, my favourite character. It's got to be Frank Butcher. Funny guy.
Yeah. With a dicky bow tie.
No.
That's a good shout, actually, Claude. That is a top shout. It's hard to top Frank, isn't it? Frank was one of a kind, mate.
Rand 8 were in there. Do you know what, though? I quite
didn't he?
do you know what I liked? I liked his name Steve. Steve, what's his name? From
Spandau Ballet.
Yeah.
Steve Owen.
Steve Owen, that was it. I liked him. I thought he was good in it.
They killed him off and all, didn't they?
Yeah.
All them times when
Jamie called him a pussy.
Jamie Foreman was in it. He was a pussy, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's a bit of argy-bargy going on.
I've lost pictures on this
Oh,
one.
what a good punch. What a good punch from Pulev. Right hand.
Oh, he clocked him there.
AJ with a couple of punches there, combination, but just into the arms. You lost again, Soldier Laugh Out Loud said, you must be half Scottish, drink like one.
What round are you in, boys?
We're in 8, round 8.
I can't believe it's gone this far.
Pulev's done quite well in the last couple of rounds, I think.
So do you think there's still a shout, Terry, of me and you going for, we said what, points, didn't we? You're going to go to points. Do you reckon there's still a shout out?
I went with points, but I had a bet was the same as Anthony. So we've either got round 10, but we both said points, didn't we? So
What's it?
he's still worried about him, mate. Otherwise, surely he would have put him out by now. Surely.
I can't believe after that third round that this guy's still in the ring.
That's what I mean. AJ, he hasn't done it only a couple of times.
He ain't got that killer instinct, does he?
I don't think so. I think you're right there, Claude.
Fury would have finished this fight by now.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And still just dancing in the bloody middle of the ring, mate.
Maybe up again.
Pulev's just playing dirty. Do you know what I mean?
He's not laughing now, though, is he?
Mm. It's all this cuddling. I can't stand the cuddling shit.
No.
Well, it looks like
I do not want an upset because this has to. I want to see AJ and Fury. I don't want no upset. Pulev wins and then we have to go for a fucking rematch and it just takes up all the time.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Then there's a rematch. Then Tyson Fury has to fight someone else because it's mandatory and it just gets dragged on.
There's just under 400 people watching. There's 146 likes. Everyone, please hit the like.
Lone Star says it's all rub and tickle. I love that. It's all rub and tickle, mate. It is.
There it is.
I was also upset when Haley died in Corrie, though. That was very sad.
Who?
Haley in Coronation Street.
No, listen, you're a turncoat, mate. How can you watch Mank shit?
I watch them all. I watch them all.
Manchester people. I do like Manchester, but we're EastEnders, mate.
I watched them all. I had to watch them all. Home and Away, Neighbours. I used to watch them all.
Here you go. There's a celebrity tear up for you. Dirty Den versus Mike Baldwin.
Round 9. We're in round 9, people. Round 9.
Right, let's go for a quick slash.
It started off like every other round, just dancing about in the middle. AJ just throwing out a couple of jabs, not touching anything. Oh, that was a good little. Oh, that's 2 jabs into the face there. Oh, and Pulev tried to come forward with 2 punches, but now they're cuddling again. Just dancing in the ring again in the middle. AJ trying to get the left jab going. Just throwing it out there. Oh, good, got caught there. Pulev with the left jab. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, AJ's gone with a couple of
selecting.
cuddling again.
Went for the uppercut and then grabbed hold of him.
Pulev is trying to chase down AJ.
They're just showing the scorecard. He's got AJ winning every round apart from the last one.
Yeah, I thought he'd done all right at Pulev. He had a couple of good punches. Oh, AJ, 2 uppercuts, 3 uppercuts.
Oh, that's 3 or 4 uppercuts.
Pulev shaking his head as if to say, no, you didn't get me. And now they're cuddling again.
Rub and tickle.
Oh, he's hit him about 3 times in the ribs while they're cuddling. Pulev and AJ don't like that.
He's so lean, isn't he, AJ?
He's unbelievable. Oh, what a great uppercut again by AJ.
Oh,
again,
yeah,
going down. He's gone. He's gone down. Pulev has gone down. I think this might be over.
3 uppercuts, wasn't it? Straight on the 3 uppercuts right in there.
Oh, no, he's walking.
Sent him to his corner.
Oh, come on, just last now. I want him to last now. And then AJ go for the 10th round. I've got a bet on him. Oh, that's it. It's out. It's out. It's over with. It's over. He's out. He's out. Over. No, he's getting up.
Oh,
he's out. He ain't getting up from that.
No.
No, he ain't getting up from that.
See the blood.
It's all over. AJ wins in the 9th round. Great uppercuts to knock him down in the first go. And then a great right hand over. Fantastic. Fantastic round for AJ, that. Stan?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, took him right out.
I mean, look, in his interview, he's probably going to say, I was just playing the game and all that rubbish. Do you know what I mean? It was tactics. But you need to be much more on the ball.
He done him as well. See the blood coming off of Pulev.
Yeah. He cut his lip. Look, he's got your lip cut. He's bleeding behind the ear, I think it is. He's still wobbly on his feet.
I was about to say, yeah, he's still wobbling on his feet.
Yeah. He's come straight out of the win, AJ. What's he doing? He's come straight over to Mayweather. God's sakes.
Are they in the same bubble?
Well, I don't can't be.
They ain't got masks on or nothing.
Ah, exactly.
They can't be in the same bubble, just flying over from America. Oh, well. Different rules, I suppose.
Exactly.
Look, everyone else around has got masks on and they're just like hugging up and that. It's a mockery.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Just waiting for it to be fully announced. But AJ is the winner. I want to see what he says after. Just want to see what he says after.
Wellard versus Bouncer. Who would win?
Barry says, great stuff, chaps, just like Harry Carpenter. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
It almost looked like AJ threw him off of him.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Pepsi Pack said Fury to attack AJ with a steel chair. HJC says Fury match incoming.
I hope so. No excuses now. Has to be the next fight.
Well, that's why I want to listen to what he says. I want to quickly listen to what he says. Billy saying he made hard work of that. I agree with you, Billy. What about you, Stan and Claude?
Yeah, he could have finished it a lot earlier. I thought when he had him earlier on. I think it was in the 3rd or 4th round, whenever it was.
Yeah. What about you, Claude?
Yeah, I thought after round 3, I thought he had him then, but he seemed to fight. But I don't know. I like to see him against better opponents than this.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know how this guy's got a world title shot at him. Jesus Christ. There can't be much in the heavyweight division.
He was the IBF challenger, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he had to put up his other belts as well as the IBF belt for this.
Arsenal Maniac saying, I don't think Fury has a chance against Joshua. Will be embarrassing. Unfortunately, Arsenal Maniac, I think it's the other way round. Midnight Rider said, Joshua has to stop fighting 40-year-old wash-ups.
How old is Fury?
How old is Fury?
Hmm.
Let's have a look.
Liam Hill. Who's winning? It's finished. AJ won.
32. 32.
Okay.
Anthony's saying, I think Fury got too much experience and power to lose to AJ. Exactly. I think exactly the same. The referee's just about to announce it. Joshua's obviously the winner. Shahil is saying, surely Fury is next. He's got to be. He's got to be, mate. All this, if he goes for another fight before that, then that's just a cop-out for me.
Yeah.
Stan?
It's got to go. That's the fight now. Everybody wants to know who is the best boxer. Everybody wants to know, and it's between them two.
Hmm. Come on, I want to just hear what he says.
Fury is David Price 2.0. Bit harsh.
Honestly, Arsenal Maniac, when you see Fury live, mate, especially against Wilder in Las Vegas, believe me, he's not a David Price number 2, mate.
I wonder what they're talking about now, right there.
He's probably saying, you give a good fucking talk, but you know you need to retire.
I wonder if it's friendly or not.
Don't look it, does it?
It doesn't, does it?
No, don't.
Don't at all, does it?
No. Right, he looks like he's just getting out of the ring. So I'm just going to turn the volume up a little bit, boys, so I can hear.
Because usually, right, it's all like smack talk before, right, and trying to get at each other and being pulled apart, and then as soon as it's over, they hug.
Yeah.
And it's all like different, but that didn't look like that at all.
They're still arguing in there.
Yeah.
It looked like it, yeah. What, is he asking for a rematch or something like that? No, it doesn't. You shouldn't get a rematch.
Billy's saying he wants another go. He's just about to talk live. AJ, here we go. I'm just going to turn it out so we can hear what he's saying.
AJ, that's your microphone now. Just wonder if you want to address these fans who are still
Won't get done for copyright, will we?
No, it's not the fight, is it?
1,000 fans in here. Let's make some noise. I love you all. Thank you so much for having me this evening.
I'll turn it down just a little bit, but I just want to hear what he says.
It's a fight. Let's talk more action. Let's talk more action. We done our press conference on Thursday. On Friday was a bit of back-to-back, but boxing's about let's talk and more action. And I hope everyone was satisfied tonight. Not only with my fight, but the whole undercard as well. There was talk in the build-up about returning to the old.
Just in case, Terry, just listen to it yourself, mate, and tell us off.
Can you hear that?
No. It's all right. Just tell us after, mate.
I just want to see what he says about Fury, the next fight.
He's saying that he's saying I don't really want to do an interview. Hear that?
Yeah.
Do want to hear from you. You've had this laser-like tunnel vision throughout preparation for this. I don't even think we've mentioned
Eddie Earn's in there.
now with a view to the future. Are you prepared to entertain the talk? You're undisputed. You ask the fan. I'm not asking you. Do. That's your job as the promoter for Sky. You ask the crowd what they want to see. I'm not for anything. Look at the resume. You ask them. You ask. Who wants to see it for you box Tyson Fury in 2021?
That's the only one. That's the only one fight now. There's only one fight. He's asked him, "Do you want that fight?"
2019. Look, bro, I started this game in 2030. I've been chasing the belts. I've been dealing with my retreat. Of course, I want to challenge. It's not about the opponent. It's about the legacy in the belt. Whoever's got the belt, I'd love to compete with them. That is Tyson Fury. Let it be Tyson Fury. It's no big deal.
Okay. He's not ducking it then.
So on to my next fight. It's just one fight at a time. Picking them off one by one. That's what it's about for me. I've got to stay focused, man. I've got to stay focused.
So he's talking about his legacy, and if Tyson Fury has the belt, then let it be Tyson Fury. So,
Yeah. All right, let's see what Eddie says.
Danny Dyer.
Oh, shut up, Eddie. He's not, mate. He's not.
He's got to big him up. He runs both of them, though, right? So he's got to big them both up.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying, if you're not watching, as of tomorrow morning, this is the fight they're going to get done.
You see his little fist? Eddie's little fist against that big white glove. Well, there we go. Let's hope it bloody gets done, boys. Let's hope it gets done because...
I thought AJ, he kind of said at the beginning that he didn't really even want to have an interview, and then he was the one that brought it all to an end. Anyway, right, I'm off now. Goodbye, everyone. Happy Christmas. Do you know what I mean? He didn't want to... You'd think that he'd want to bask in it a little bit more, but he didn't want any of that.
The thing is, really, what he done was right, but what he should have done was, look, what he said, let's fight more... let's talk more fight.
Yeah.
All right, that's what he should have said. AJ is next. Eddie Earn, make it happen. That's all I'm going to say. Have a great Christmas. And then he should have walked off, in my eyes. That's what he should have done. If he would have done it like that, he would have controlled the interview like he wanted to anyway, but then got the statement out there that obviously Fury should be next. Do you know what I mean? But he didn't do it like that. He basically said, look, if the fans wanted to be AJ against Fury, then I suppose that's what we'd have to go down and do, wouldn't we?
It's got to be. If it doesn't happen, it's bullshit, man. If it doesn't happen, the sport is bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only fight that's worth it now in heavyweight boxing is that fight.
Yeah.
There is no other fight. Fury versus whoever. Doesn't matter who you name, it will always be whoever. AJ versus whoever. It has to be them two now.
Yeah. No, exactly, mate. Exactly. If it ain't them two, then really I'm not interested.
Or as Dave Haywood said, Logan Paul next.
Probably right up AJ Street, innit? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Oh, God. I don't know. But there we go. There it is. AJ has won in the 9th round. After really, he should have finished it in the 3rd or 4th round. He knocked him down twice in the 3rd round. He should have really had the killer instinct and finished it off then, but went up until the 9th round. Let's be honest, AJ was always in control, even though a few of the rounds were a bit like Strictly Come Dancing. They was just dancing around the ring together, a bit of tap dancing, a bit of the Argentinian tango. You know what I mean? You had a lot of different styles of dancing in them, some of them rounds.
By the way, I found out something else today.
What's that, mate?
I can directly put my YouTube on my phone right onto the TV. I only found that out today.
Oh, yeah, I knew you could do that. Didn't you know you could do that? You can actually watch YouTube through your Amazon stick and all. You can do it that way.
Yeah, I know you can watch on the TV, yeah, but I'm saying...
you can cast it over.
Hey?
You can cast it from your phone over to your TV.
If I'm lying about, just could tap on my phone and it'll come up on the TV without even having to go to the control remote, you know what I'm saying? And change it. That'd be good, isn't it?
No, it's good. It is good, mate. Right.
Can you do that on other things, like the Sky thing?
With Sky, you can't. Not the Sky Go. They won't let you do it. BT, you can. BT Sport, you can do it on the BT Sport app. But Sky, on the Sky Go app, you can't do it on that. It won't let you cast over to the big TV.
But you can on the BT one, you said?
Yeah, you can on the BT one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you watch any films or anything like that on your phone, you can cast that over too.
Right. Brilliant.
Yeah. Right, boys. I'm going to call it a night.
That's it.
Stan, thank you as always for coming on these fighting ones. Love having you on, mate. Love having your input.
Love coming on these with you. I do love coming on these with you and Claude and everyone there on the Claude and the Banstas chat box. Thank you very much for having me this evening. Loved it.
We're going on to 600 tonight, I think. We're going into the 600. Have a check. How many subscribers we got now?
Yes. Have a quick check. Here we go. We are on.
And also as well, don't forget, if you've got anyone in the North America area, come and check us out on Tuesday evenings on the Same Old Arsenal USA. And that's we usually start about 6:30, 6:45, PST time. I think 9:30, 9:45 EST time. So if you're over that way, or even if you're up in the UK at that time, come and join us on a Tuesday night. We have a little chat about all things Arsenal. Terry drops in sometimes when he's out on his rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great channel. So everyone go over and give that a follow too.
Francis US, couldn't we?
We can do. We can do. We can do a rival one.
Claude and the Banstas USA. Okay, here we go.
Ding ding, man one.
Give me an idea, Dan. What you call it, Glenn? Your bearded gooner, get him on, and the other guy that's in there. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
All right, I'll get my people to talk to your people, Claude.
It sounds good. It sounds good. We are 398 subscribers away from reaching the 30k. 398. So everyone, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, it doesn't cost anything. Go over and give us a sub. Don't forget to like, share.
Don't do it before Christmas because I might have to put a tattoo on.
And let me just answer to David Dundas. He's asking what's it called. It's the same old Arsenal, but on a Tuesday we do the same old Arsenal USA. So if you go to the same old Arsenal's YouTube channel, we take over on Tuesday nights and do one from North America.
Mike, we would definitely try and get Glenn on for tomorrow. He was supposed to come on tonight, but I think he had a bit of technical difficulties. He did try and come.
Technical difficulty, no more like his own missus didn't let him go out of the room. That's all technical bullshit.
More importantly, Claude, more importantly, we are 398 away from you having Arteta tattoo done on you before Christmas.
No, Arteta, no.
Yeah, it was Arteta. You said it. You were the one who said it.
I put a tattoo, but not an Arteta one. Never
you got to have Arteta and you got to have Terry's manager on it.
I'll have it out. Arteta out.
Oh, so we won't be doing T-shirts.
Get it on one of your arse cheeks as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. Shall we do T-shirts? Yeah, that's a...
We won't be doing T-shirts of Arteta out.
We'll do
Arteta out, will we?
We might upset DT if we do T-shirts. So we better not. We don't want him doing another broadcast on it. Come on.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much for that.
Oh,
hey,
yeah, thank you. 100 quid because of you. Thank you, mate.
Thank you very much, mate. Dab says take it easy.
£100 I put on that bet, Anthony. £100. Round 10, you said.
Mike said, look, he said, you said you're getting Arteta with trust the process on it, Claude. That's what you've got to have. There you go.
It won't be trusted. We're beginning with an F, beginning with an F and ending with a K. Never mind that.
What, fuck Emery? Was that the one?
Love Emery. Oh, Dicky, Emery. Oh, Dicky. I was the first one that called him Dick Emery.
Dicky Emery. What's a Dicky?
When he joined, I was the one that called him Dick.
That should have been his name all right the way through. There you go. Right, listen, we've got live watch along tomorrow. We'll probably be on about 6:45, round about that time for the Arsenal game. Hello to Stan's cat in the background. Yeah, we'll be doing a live watch along of the Arsenal versus
Burnley.
That's it. I just went out my head for a second. Burnley. Arsenal versus Burnley. 11:30.
Kenny Ken is in the building.
Kenny Kent is in the building. He'll be talking a little bit about boxing, I suppose, of the AJ win and also the Arsenal, the way it's going at the moment. I know he's an Arteta out at the moment. So, yeah, everyone go and watch that at 11:30. And like I said, everyone.
I think he's back on the fence again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I'll find
back
out.
On the fence. Well, everyone will find out tomorrow. So tune in. Yeah, we'll be doing a live watch along for that, and hopefully, yeah, we'll do a member stream on Monday at 6 o'clock. Anthony, we'll do it at 6 o'clock. That'll be the member stream, and everyone that's a member, don't forget 6 o'clock. Come over and join us and give us your thoughts on the situation at Arsenal and what you think about Arteta, in or out. Either way, it's good to always hear your opinions. And as for tonight, AJ is the winner, but is he going to stick to his word in 2021 and fight Fury in his next fight? Let's hope so. Stan, thanks very much for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, lads. Always appreciated. Love being on it.
Yes, Stan.
Any last words, Claudiola?
Yeah, no, the football wasn't great tonight. I watched the football all through the day. Watched a bit. The boxing was good. That was comical fight before the AJ fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, the little stumbly guy.
And then AJ should have really blocked it up in the fourth round, really, shouldn't he? But he never delayed it and then he finally won. Will he be
I actually think I might rewind this boxing back after we finish just to watch that stumbly guy again.
I think the new year, I think we'll see the fight happen. Fury against AJ. That should be good.
Listen, I can't wait for that to happen. If it does, obviously we'll be doing a live watch along for that. Absolutely brilliant. Can't wait for that fight. That's the fight we all want. Hopefully it happens early in 2021. Give us something to get over 2020 with, something to look forward to, because that's the fight everyone wants. We want to know who is the real champion.
And anyway, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Take care, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone stay safe. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.